up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. Feels like my headphones are pretty up right now. Did I break them? Oh, I did break them. Ooh, that's not good. Oopsie. All right, well, my headphones are broken today. Gotta get some new ones, but we're here. And what is up, everybody? How's it going? And we have another game. We have another play-by-play here. So is the poll going to be, is this game trash or not? Let's go ahead and pop out the chat. And then I'll fix this. Let's go here. Let's go to properties. Copy. Paste. Close. All right, there we go. We got the chat up here. Let's go ahead and start. Wait, Q&A. I don't want to start a Q&A. I want to start a poll. Start a poll. Who do you got? All right. Do you got the Titans? Or do you have the Packers? All right. Oh, I got to fix this as well. All right. All right. No problem. Copy this. Get this fixed up here. The one thing I don't like about OBS is like some of this stuff. It's like hard to, or not possible to like fix before you actually hit the go live button, which is annoying. But it is what it is. That's where we live in. So, all right, we have the Titans versus the Packers. Packers at home. They're giving Packers a 64% chance of winning today, which is very interesting. According to the betting lines, -3 for the Packers. And it is a 40 over under, 40.5. I think that's pretty low, but honestly, they may struggle to hit it. I could see this totally being a 23-17 game, and then that would totally screw that whole line up. So I think the under might be the move here. Unless Derrick Henry just goes absolutely berserk. Maddie says 100% chance the Titans are winning. I have the Titans as well, so we're on the same page there. What up, Patrick West? How's it going? I don't think Rodgers' head is right still, and Watson dropped 2 passes before going off last week. Well, we'll see. The Pac-12 continues to eat up its playoff chances and its yearly occurrence. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. All right. So we got, let's get this up here. Let's get this up here. And no, wait, we gotta put it over here. All right. All right, we're gonna get kickoff here shortly. Should start at 8:15, and it is 8:14. So kickoff should be any minute. If you want to watch the game, go to twitch.tv. And you can watch the game there for free. You don't have to pay for Amazon to watch the football game on the Prime Video Twitch channel. Browns at Bills has been moved to Detroit. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. All right. Ooh, Titans definitely have quite a few injuries tonight, though. All right, so the Titans defer. The Packers will kick it off to them. Hassan Haskins, rookie out of Michigan, ready to return it here in Lambeau. There's the kick, and we're off. Not a very good kick. It's only kicked about the 8-9 yard line, and he's already past the 25-30. And there's going to be a flag on the play, though. He fights for a couple extra yards up to the 38-yard line, but this most likely will be coming back. Yeah, pretty sure 5 to 7 feet of snow forecasted. And I think only 40,000 would show up in Buffalo. Yeah, that's intense. Holding. Offense number 42. And repeat first down. Do you think this will be the most fans in Detroit Stadium in like a decade? They're nuts there. Yeah, they would show up at 40,000 people. What up, bud? All right, here we go. Ryan Tannehill ready to kick off, or excuse me, to get started here. It is snowing here at Lambeau Field. Not sticking to the ground, but it is flurrying. All right, we got 2 receivers to each side. Derrick Henry in the backfield here with Tannehill. Tannehill and him discussing something. 14 seconds on the play clock, though, so they have time. Woods in motion. Stays on the left side, though. Takes the snap. Play action. Tannehill drops back. Look, throwing over to the right side, and it's incomplete. And he wanted a flag. Not going to get it. Thought there should be a holding call, but no. Looks like Walker was on the coverage. What up, Skin Them Alive? Okay, you want to lock Green Bay. Oh, geez, here we go again, Skin Them Alive. Here we go again. I picked the Titans. It's every game. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Derrick Henry under center. At their own 17-yard line, takes a step, handoff up the middle, and Henry will just barrel forward for what he can. Looks like a gain of about 3 up to the 20-yard line. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Titans. We got more snow in VA the last 3 years I was there than we've gotten in 8 years. Yeah, we had a lot of snow. The 2016 blizzard comes to mind. The 2012, I think it was it 2011 blizzard? Or 2012? What's my line? 3. -3, or +3 rather, for the Titans. All right, in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left at the 20. Got to get to the 27-yard line. Ooh, nearly got him to jump off sides. Did not work. And 3 seconds, 2, 1, takes a snap. Here's a 4-man rush. Has good protection. Has time. Going deep. And has a step. And it's going to be caught. And it looks like it's Treylon Burks, the rookie, out of Arkansas. They traded A.J. Brown to get this guy in the first round, and he gets a huge play on 3rd and 7. Gain of 44 yards down the middle of the field, just beating him on the post route. No safety help over the top. Underneath coverage there by Nixon, and that sets up a big play. Beautiful throw by Ryan Tannehill, but it all starts with that protection. He had a nice, clean pocket, allowed the play to develop. And here we go, under center, handoff up the middle for Henry, and Henry slipping some tackles, breaking some tackles, falling forward, and we'll get a nice gain, about 8-9 yards, depending on the spot. Little hand fighting between Jair Alexander and a ponytailed wide receiver. I didn't even catch who it was. I feel like I remember him kind of from the last time he called it a Titans game. Look at that, just, Adrian Amos going mano-a-mano with Henry and not winning the battle. He does live to tell the tale, though. Same -3. Yeah, that's what I got. 3 receivers to the right, bunch formation. Henry under center takes the snap. Play action. Tannehill setting up the screen. Going to throw it underneath. It's going to be caught by Henry, and Henry will get the first down on the screen. Only a gain of about 3-ish yards, but it's enough to move the chains. 12.5 to go here on the first quarter. This is the opening drive from the Titans. They're inside Green Bay territory, having a nice drive off after that beautiful 43-yard catch to Treylon Burks. College game day is Bozeman on Saturday. Okay, is in Bozeman. Interesting. All right, 1st and 10 here at the 25-yard line of Green Bay. 2 receivers to each side. Now tight end goes in motion to the left, so 3 receivers bunch to the left now. Henry, the single back. Taking a while to get the clock going. Takes a snap. Now we're going to the right side as Henry. Henry stiff arms a man and pushes him out of the way. And he does get a gain of 3. Number 94. I'm not sure who that was for the Packers, but yeah, he found out why Henry is one of the better running backs in the league, if not the best. Yeah, nice block there as well from Ilkine, I think, on Trey Walker. Yeah, number 94 had no shot after that stiff arm. Fortunately for him, Savage and company came and cleaned up the tackle. 2nd and 7 here at the 22-yard line. Tannehill in the shotgun. Takes the snap, 4-man rush. Quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught by the tight end, Hooper, and he will get the first down, and it's a beautiful opening drive for the Titans. They're already up to the 14-yard line. Look at all that snow. I lived in Bozeman 4 years ago, and we moved closer to Yellowstone, 1 hour away. Okay. The boys making bet for upcoming week at lunchtime, and they refuse to let me bet. There you go. Get that money. All right, Tannehill in the shotgun. Tight end in motion from left to right. 2 receivers each side now. It's at the 15-yard line. Tannehill changing the protection. Now he takes a snap. Blitz coming. Has to get rid of it. Does. And he has a man open. And it's a touchdown! Titans! Hilliard getting the 15-yard catch and run. And it is a touchdown, and the Titans are up early here on the Packers. And that is a beautiful drive. You can't ask for much better than that. Henry averaging 5 yards a carry, 3 for 4 for Tannehill, and a touchdown. Actually, I don't think did they update it? They didn't say it was a touchdown yet, but it should have been a touchdown. There it is, 14-yard catch, and it's 4 for 5, 68 yards and a touchdown. And it is 10.5 to go in the first quarter. Beautiful opening drive. Let's see if the Packers can respond. Who does everyone got? We'll take a look here at the poll. We have Titans. 71% of you have picked the Titans. 29% has picked the Packers. Don't forget to vote on the poll if you haven't already. How's it going, everybody? All right. What's up, Ant? Well, answer that is you're Paul, right? What's up, Paul? You got to be kidding me. Bozeman is like a Division II school? Interesting. Montana and Montana State game. Okay, okay. Now their QB was fired last year. I think they won the title with him as a freshman. I should show up with my shirt off in our sub 30-degree weather. So you mooks gotta look at me, babe. My belly. There you go. And so we can get the chat rolling. Exactly, exactly. I don't mind talking with myself, but it's more interesting when I can confuse folks other than myself. There you go. Bod has the Titans. Please say Houston Oilers versus Green Bay at County Stadium in Milwaukee. I'm on there, Paul. All right. It's the Houston... Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Houston Oilers did move to Tennessee. I forgot for a half second, but of course they did. The County Stadium in Milwaukee. I didn't realize it was... Wait, when was County Stadium their stadium? When was that? That's got to be really dated. When Lambeau Field, when did Lambeau Field become a thing? All right. So Aaron Rodgers will get his first possession here, already down 7 with 10:31 to go in the first quarter. They did have a 14-point deficit last week against the Dallas Cowboys, and Christian Watson decided to wake up and score 3 touchdowns. I believe he scored the last 3 touchdowns of the game, 3 touchdowns of the game, and just absolutely exploded. They won in overtime, 31-28 against a really good Dallas football team. But here we go. We're going to get a return. The ball's not flying very far at the 5-yard line here. And he slips at about the 22, 23-yard line. Not sure if he got tripped up or if he just slipped on that. There's a flag on the play. We could be coming back again. We had a flag on the opening kickoff as well. Let's see what this one is. So this is Green Bay. Yes, this is in Green Bay. During the return, holding, offense. Number 27, 10-yard penalty, it's not repeat, sorry. It is first down. Taylor gets called for the penalty. So Packers going to have to go quite a long distance here after the penalty. Let's see if they got something in the tank here. It was an 83-yard drive for Tennessee. Not quite sure yet where they're starting. It looks like probably around inside their own 15. 1st and 10. Rodgers under center I formation. They're going to start at their own 12. Lazard in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Jones. Jones, not a lot of room to go, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. Long Jr. and company in on the tackle. And it will be 2nd and 11. Question for the whole chat. Who makes the college football playoffs? Interesting. UGA, OSU, and 2 others haven't thought about it since Bama lost to... Is who? UGA, Michigan, Vols, UNC. Didn't the Volunteers lose to UGA? I guess they did only lose to the number 1 team. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the left is Jones. He has a blocker in front with A.J. Dillon, and it's going to be a decent gain of about 6 yards on the play. Should bring up 3rd and 5 here for the Packers. I don't have UNC making it. Is really UNC that good? AP top 25. UNC is... What's the record? 9-1? No way they get there. All right, here we go. 4 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set here. Watson, it looks like solo on the left side. Takes a snap. Looking to his right. Going to throw it right underneath, and it's not a very good throw. And Robert Tonyan was the target. It's incomplete, and that'll force the punting unit here for the Packers. Oh, refs always getting involved. What reeks? Yeah. We should probably just get rid of the kickoff return if you're going to call that many penalties. Like, it seems like every time there's a decent return, it's because of a penalty. I hope Michigan's beats Ohio State. So you don't have Ohio State in there. I feel like if Michigan even still beats Ohio State, I think they still get it unless it's a blowout. Right? Like, Ohio State's going to make it instead of UNC. Quick play to the right side, and he gets tackled. Nice tackle there by 20, but it's going to be good field position for the Titans right around their own 38-yard line. Ooh, why not TCU? TCU 10-0? They just beat Texas last week or 2 weeks ago or whatever. Why not TCU? Who did Clemson lose to? If TCU wins the Big 12, they're definitely in. And I feel like Ohio State, Michigan, if they face each other in the Big 10 championship, and it's a good game, I still don't think you can knock either one of them out, right? I still like, if your only loss is to the number 2 or number 3 in the country, that would stink to make them get basically eliminated because it just happened to be that it's the last game of the season. Clemson and North Carolina lost to Notre Dame. Okay. TCU has to play a team in Baylor, whom they have eliminated the college football chances of. Baylor wants to return the favor this year. TCU got hosed. Yet, well, TCU is right now the 4th team, and that's at best where they should be. I mean, honestly, if we're being real, all of these SEC teams would probably give them the business, right? So are they really a top 4 team in the country? No, but they played who they got on the schedule, and they've won games. And if they end up winning the Big 12, I don't see how you can eliminate them, right? Oklahoma's made it several times after winning the Big 12 undefeated. Why not TCU? It would seem a little unfair to me. But I think that it should stay 1, 2, 3, assuming Georgia wins the SEC. I feel like this should be the top 4, and assuming TCU actually wins the Big 12, right? And if the only loss that Michigan and Ohio State have are against each other, then I think they both should get in. Or, I mean, I don't know. I guess, you know what? I changed my mind. If Tennessee... I don't know. I haven't changed my mind. It's hard to say. Because now, like, the Titans' only losses against the number 1 team, Georgia. But, again, it was a blowout. It wasn't even close. So if Ohio State and Michigan comes down to, like, a game-winning field goal, I feel like they both should get in. But that's just me. If it's a blowout, then I can be cool with eliminating one of them. All right, here we go. Titans have the football. 1st and 10 at their 38-yard line. Sorry, 39. Tannehill under center, offset I formation to the right. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here for Henry, and Henry will fall forward for a gain of about 2 up to the 41-yard line. Damn, I doubt they let me in the betting group again. UGA and Tennessee are both SEC East. Yeah, they're in the same division. Yep. 2nd and 8. Derrick Henry. 4 carries, 17 yards so far. Going to start putting the hurt on him eventually. 2 tight ends on the right. Now one goes in motion to the left. Stays on the right side, actually. Takes a snap. Play action. Blitz coming. Steps up. And he goes down. Quay Walker and Preston Smith meet there in the quarterback pocket there. And it is a sack for the Packers. And that's going to set up a big, long 3rd down here. And I don't know if the Titans are going to get this done. Derrick Henry on the play action could not make the block. Quay Walker does a good job avoiding the block to get the rush. Now it's 3rd and 17. Tannehill in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Going to hand it off up the middle for Hilliard just to get a couple of extra yards up to the 36. And that will force the punt. It was a loss of 3 on the drive altogether. And the Green Bay Packers defense holds up and gives Aaron Rodgers and company another opportunity. If LSU doesn't lose another game, they will play UGA. Otherwise, it is Bama. Gotcha. All right, there's Stonehouse. It'll be caught at the 17-yard line. And it's a nice tackle at the 21, 22-ish yard line by number 42. Not letting number 18, Cobb, get anywhere. So the Packers cut Amari Rodgers. So no more Amari Rodgers as the punt returner. It's interesting. They used a 3rd-round pick on him and apparently even traded up. I didn't remember that part, but did not work out in Green Bay. LSU has 1-game lead over Alabama in the SEC West. And both teams have 1 conference game. Gotcha. Goes down. What? LSU has head-to-head tiebreaker? What? I thought that Alabama beat LSU. Am I wrong? Goes down. Oh, gotcha, Skinlow. I feel that. Bama won't lose to Austin, PA, or Auburn. They could lose to Auburn, right, though? I guess Auburn's not having a very good year. What's Auburn's record right now? Auburn's record. They are 4-6. Yikes. So they have Western Kentucky this week and then Alabama next week. Yeah, I don't know. LSU is 8-2, 7-1. Alabama's 8-2, 6-2. LSU beat Alabama. Oh, okay. So LSU is the one that upset Alabama. Gotcha. When they were number 6 overall. So Alabama, who's the other team they lost to? Tennessee in a shootout. Jeez. Man, 52-49 and 32-31. So who does LSU have left then? LSU. Ooh, but LSU's going to probably lose to Georgia. So if LSU loses to Georgia, Alabama will probably be in there, and then they could compete with Georgia to see if they want to get in. But, all right, we're back to this game. Aaron Rodgers at his own 22-yard line in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Jones in the backfield with him. DeGuara goes in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle for Jones. Jones is a nice run up the middle, gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Packers. Man, these old school jerseys for the Packers do not look great to me. They look very, very old school. Almost looks like practice jerseys to me. Am I crazy? The Titans look much cleaner uniforms, in my opinion. All right, 2nd and 1, 6.5 to go in the first quarter. This is the second drive for the Green Bay Packers, down by 7. 2nd and 1 at their own 31-yard line. In the shotgun, takes a snap, handoff to Jones. Jones going up the middle, and he fights his way for the first down. Gains about 4 yards, and that'll move the chains for the Packers up to the 35. Titans should have used old school Oilers uniforms for throwback. Yeah. I am not a fan of these Packers jerseys right now. Yikes. But that's just me. Rodgers in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at their own 35. Empty backfield set here. 4 receivers to the left. Puts Jones in motion. They're going to set up a screen to Jones. Jones cannot make a guy miss. Beautiful defense. Fulton getting by the block and getting the tackle for only a gain of about 1. So it'll be 2nd and 9 at their own 36. Yeah, Titans all over that one. DeGuara not making any blocks on that one. Yeah, DeGuara, I think he was looking right at DeGuara saying F you. All right, 2nd and 9. Under center, Rodgers. Single back formation is A.J. Dillon. He's a big boy. Let's see if they hand it to him. Takes a snap. Nope. Play action. Looking. Has time. Going to throw it to the right side. Has a man open, and it's going to be caught. Beautiful catch there by Cobb for a nice gain of about 20-ish so yards. And the Packers will go into Tennessee territory. Little in, up, and out from Cobb. Beautiful throw right over the corner, or safety, I guess, Bayard. And it's 1st and 10, Packers. At the 40-yard line of the Titans, single back formation, Dillon the running back. 5 down linemen right now for the Titans, expecting run it looks like. 2 seconds on the play clock. 1 takes the snap, handoff to the left side is Dillon, and there they are, Titans all over it, and he loses 2 yards at the play. The Titans saw that play coming from a mile away. Great defensive play call, understanding what they were going to do here on 1st and 10. And Long Jr. and company, yeah, they don't even pretend as if they thought it was going to be a play action. They immediately get in those holes and tackled for loss for the Titans. 2nd and 12 now for the Packers at the Titans' 42-yard line, down 7. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. 3 receivers bunched to the right, takes the snap, looking to his left, going to quickly throw it out to Dillon, and Dillon, nice throw and catch, and up the sideline, it'll set up a very good 3rd and short. 3rd and about 1.5 yards. Good quick throw there by Aaron Rodgers to hit Dillon right in stride. He's going to go up the sideline and make a nice play on 2nd and long. Who the Thanksgiving games? That's a good question. So the Thanksgiving games in Week 12 are, you have the Bills versus Lions at 12:30. You have the Giants Cowboys at 4:30, and the Patriots Vikings. Here we go. Rodgers in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Aaron Jones, and he gets the first down, but he fumbles it! Who's going to get it? I think the Packers got it back! Let's take a look. It looks like it luckily bounces back into Cobb's hands, but Aaron Jones taking a big hit, and he fumbled the football, but he is fortunate to not lose it. Looked like a Titans player had a chance to dive on it too, but the ball just squirted right underneath of him. And it ends up in Cobb's hands. Nice helmet to the elbow. That's tough. Fulton just somehow lets the ball squirt out, and Cobb right in the correct spot at the right time. And he gets a hold of the football. 1st and 10 now for the Packers. All right. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to the right side by Tanyan. And Tanyan up the sideline. And he's going to barrel through Bayard and get a first down. And he is hyped on that one. Robert Tanyan, honestly, literally could be comped to George Kittle if he really started to figure out his blocking. But as far as a pure athlete, this guy got great speed. He's got good size. And he's got great strength. So as far as a style of athlete, they could be very similar, but he does not have the blocking prowess, of course, that George Kittle has. 1st and 10 here for the Packers now, up to the 15-yard line in the red zone. Trying to tie this game up. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right. It's going to be caught by Lazard, and this one's only going to go for 2 yards. Titans all over these quick outs now, or at least for that play. Unless Bama loses to Auburn, then LSU is back in it. LSU is already the SEC championship game, though. Are they? I thought they still have Georgia to play. Okay, but I still don't think Bama will get in there. Yeah, Bama has a long road ahead. I don't know about that. All right, 2nd and 8. Should be the last play of this first quarter. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Aaron Jones, and he's going to lose the 2 yards they just gained. Or at least, loses a yard on the play. So 3rd down and 9, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Oh, wait, Aaron Rodgers going to take the snap. Never mind. Looking, trying to get him off guard, pumping. There's a flag on the play, and he's going to throw it to the back of the end zone, and it's a touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson mossing Fulton. What's the flag going to be, though? I don't think they were properly set. No, it's 12 men on defense. Penalty declined. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers caught everyone off guard, hurried up to the line, bought time in the pocket, and then Christian Watson goes over top, and Christian Watson may have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. He had a huge game last week. In this game, he just goes over the top of Fulton. Perfect throw by Rodgers. And it's a tie game pending an extra point. This is interesting. I guess they kick the extra point before the end of the first quarter. They do. All right, because the clock's hit zeros. Cosby to snap the hold. It was bad snap, and it's blocked! And pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up and return it! And it's going to be the end of the first quarter. No, wait, they're still returning it. And the ball is still alive. Yeah, you can return blocked PATs now for a potential extra point, I believe. But Aaron Rodgers throwing it off his back foot, and it's a touchdown. Unbelievable. We thought we were going to go into the end of the first, but Aaron Rodgers had different things in mind. And they tie the game up. Or was one of their losses out of conference? Yeah, one of their losses is out of conference, yeah. Yeah, they literally are. They look at conference games, not records outright. LSU is 7-1 in the SEC with the win over Bama, who's 6-2 in the SEC. Yeah, sorry, Mark. I don't follow LSU losses. I just figured they lost 2 SEC games. Nope. Rodgers, my boy. That's the difference, Tim. Hey, Rodgers is a difference maker. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But we got the end of the first quarter, and it's a tie game, 7 apiece. Tannehill, 4 for 5, 68 yards and a touchdown. Rodgers, 6 for 7, 61 yards and a touchdown. Pretty comparable night so far. Aaron Jones, 6 carries, 20 yards. And Derrick Henry, 4 carries, 17 yards. Ryan Tannehill, of course, has also been sacked, though. So those were the first quarter only had 2 drives apiece for each team. So 2 good-sized drives for each team, or 1, I should say, for each team. 4.5 for the Titans on the opening drive. 7 minutes was that drive for the Packers. Leading receivers for both teams, Treylon Burks has 1 catch, 43 yards. And Cobb has 1 catch, 24 yards. Watson catching the 14-yard touchdown pass. Aaron Jones has the only fumble on the day, but Cobb recovered it. That could have been tragic. We could be talking about the Titans having the ball if Fulton was able to jump on it. And Fulton had a drive to forget. He had a fumble recovery right in his grasp, but they let it go, and he gets mossed for the touchdown. Leading tacklers for both teams, Long already has 5 tackles in the first quarter, on pace for 20 tackles. And Amos has 2 tackles on the day. A few guys have 2 on the Packers. Lambeau 1 for 1 on extra points. Oh shoot! Why did I say it was 7-7? Of course, the field goal was blocked. I'm a ding dong. I'm like refreshing. I'm like, are they going to give him the point? Are they going to give him the point? I'm like, stupid. Sorry about that. It is 7-6 because the blocked PAT, of course. Stonehouse 1 punt. O'Donnell 1 punt. We'll take a look at the team stats. 4 first downs for the Titans, 5 for the Packers. 1 for 2 on third down for Titans, 2 for 3 for the Packers. 1 penalties for both teams for 10 yards. And 8.5 time of possession for the Packers, 6.5 for the Titans. Tim, you think Watson and Dubs are great? Great? No way could you consider them great. But Watson's on his way, right? I mean, he's having a great game. Or he had a great game last week, I should say, and he's having a great start to this one. So if he can continue that, sky's the limit. I mean, he's like a Chase Claypool type of athlete. He ran a sub 4.4. He's like 6'4". It's a big dude. Here we go. We're going to get a return here from the Titans past the 25, up past the 30, tackled at the 33-yard line. Haskins looked pretty slow on that return. But yeah, this ball is not traveling far at all with this cold weather here in Wisconsin. And then Romeo Doubs, I mean, you could have, they're probably the best rookie tandem in the league, right? Watson has great size and speeds. He could be great. Yeah, exactly. I think so too. I mean, he's got a high ceiling, of course, but he needs to develop into a all-around receiver, in my opinion. But he has all of the God-given abilities. There we go, man in motion, I formation. 2 receivers to each side. Tannehill takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here, and Henry will maybe get 2 yards on the play. Somebody hit him pretty hard there in the hole. Tim, LSU's game against Georgia is the SEC. Ah, okay. So they only have 1 game left, but Bama has 2? So this is the SEC championship, is what you said. Yep, SEC championship game. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Tannehill in the shotgun. That's 2nd down and 8. Takes a snap. Play action. Quick throw over to the left side and somehow caught. Beautiful catch there. It is Westbrook and Keene. Uh-oh. It's a flag, though. Let's see what the flag is. Pass interference. Defense. Number 26, Savage. Penalties declined. Uh-oh. Wait, penalty might not be declined because I don't think he got the first. Savage is frustrated on the penalty call. I think he was about a half yard short. So they may... Yeah, spot foul because they did not get the first. So that'll be automatic first for the Titans. There's Joe Barry, the Packers defensive coordinator, former defensive coordinator for Washington. I don't know how in the world he coached Washington's defense and maintained a job at somewhere else. Good for him. But the Packers are a pretty solid defense. Tannehill under center. Receiver in motion. Single back formation. Take the snap. Quick throw over to the right side for Burks. And Burks will get tackled for a loss of 1. Douglas on the tackle. Interesting decision there to throw it because Douglas had good good coverage. He was up close. It wasn't like the receiver or the corner was really far off the ball. You see Rodgers do that a lot. Quick throw to the right side, just turn around and catch for the receiver. Takes a snap. All right. So 2nd and 11 after the loss of 1 here for the Titans. Good tackle there by Douglas. All right, 2 receivers each side. Tannehill in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff to Henry. Henry trying to bounce it around, and he's only going to fall forward for a yard. And it is 3rd and 10 now. Not where the Titans want to be. What happened to the barefoot kicker? What? That's 32 points we put on Philly. Was the most we scored since we played Detroit. Yep. I am aware. It's sad. All right. So 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. 12.5 to go here in the second quarter. Burks goes in motion from right to left. 3 receivers to the left. Tannehill takes a snap. Blitz coming. Has to get rid of it. Good protection, and he does find Hooper, who gets the first down. Great catch by Austin Hooper. He had a defender all over him, but he found a way to make the catch anyway, and that will move the chains. Great protection from that Titans offensive line. They went on an all-out blitz, and yet Tannehill still had plenty of time. So 1,001, 1,002, 1,000. Yeah, I mean, almost a full 3 seconds. Like over 2.5 seconds, considering how many guys they rushed. That was great protection. And Hooper makes a great catch as well over top of number 20. And, ooh, they may challenge this. It looks like he's close. This is a risky challenge. Are you going to challenge this, LaFleur? Yeah, I think this is a very bad challenge. Not necessarily because he may get it correct. But the thing is they're just going to hand it to Derrick Henry and most likely get the first down. So, not a very good decision here, in my opinion. Michigan's non-conference schedule is Hawaii, Colorado State, and Connecticut. The only thing holding up Michigan's non-conference schedule. Gotcha. I've been lurking. What's good? What's up, Hassan? Christian Watson's a stud. Yeah, good, great catch. Honestly, not good, great. Great catch there. Look at this Call of Duty commercial. Fun times. But yeah, I just don't like this challenge whatsoever by Matt LaFleur. I don't see the real benefit. Yeah, you may force it a 4th down instead of a 3rd, but they're right around midfield. I mean, good for them. If they end up getting the stop on Henry, then he looks like a genius. But to waste a challenge on here, you're really risking if your next challenge is not correct, then you don't get another challenge. I'm good, though. How you feeling about the game on Sunday? I mean, the only team that's going to beat us is ourselves on Sunday, right? I mean, we're clearly the better team. We have the game plan to win. We should win, but you never know in the NFL. Jim Mora Jr. has resurrected Connecticut from the depths of darkness. Jim Mora? Interesting. Jim Mora Jr. UConn's a good team now? Are they ranked? No, but they had a decent season for their standards, is what you're saying? Oh, gosh. Oh, interesting. I see what you're saying, because they have won a bunch of their last games and they're going to be bowl eligible. Interesting. All right. Fourth and a half yard. Let's see what Mike Vrabel does. Will it be a smart challenge or will it be a waste of a challenge? They're going to keep the offense on the field right around midfield, or literally on midfield, actually. 4th and inches. Are you going to stop Derrick Henry? Are you going to be playing Call of Duty on your Thanksgiving break, Tim? I don't know, man. I haven't bought it. A part of me really wants to get back into Call of Duty. I used to love Call of Duty. I still do really like Call of Duty, but I just don't have time. It sucks being an adult. All right, here we go. 4th and inches. And Tannehill in the shotgun. And he's going to... Oh, he's going to motion out, and it might be a direct snap here. Takes the snap. Derrick Henry will jump over and get the first down. Yeah, that acting job by Ryan Tannehill was not what got them that first down. He really was trying to sell the, what's the call, what's this, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, you really didn't help yourself at all by throwing the challenge flag. I mean, it's Derrick Henry. You're not going to stop him. Do you think the Titans beat the Eagles, Tim? Do I think they do? I wouldn't predict it, but do they have a shot? Absolutely. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here. Derrick Henry will fight for a couple extra yards, get a gain of about 4-ish. Past the 45. That's all Henry, yeah. Warzone 2.0 is a lot of fun and it's free. Yeah, Warzone 2.0 is free, yes, true. I was thinking more of the MW2. But here we go. I formation. Tannehill under center. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Henry. Henry will jump over a pile and get a nice gain of about 5. It should set up a 3rd and a long 1 here for the Titans. Would you want to see more theatrics from the Commanders? More theatrics? Not really. I mean, not sure exactly what you meant, but no. I'm not really all in about the theatrics. I want to add 5th down to make defenses play 1-snap blocker. It would annoy defense coordinators. That's funny, Mark. All right, single back formation here at the 40. 3rd and a long 1. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the left is Henry. Henry will slip a couple of tackles and get the first down. He did have contact in the backfield, but it's very hard to bring down that big mamma jamma. 1st and 10 now for the Titans. LaFleur's decision these past few weeks has been questionable. Is he buddies with Ron, right? I like seeing TH acting like he doesn't know the call and stuff for a direct snap to Curtis. I say, like, a play like that? Nah, I don't feel like it really is that beneficial. Uh-oh. Titans are going to have to waste a first round, or excuse me, not first round. Somebody said a first round pick in my ear. Sorry, they wasted their first timeout here with 9:32 to go in the second quarter. They're going to bring up 1st and 10. Want to see Commanders put a team away early. That'd be nice. That would be nice. But yeah, I don't need the theatrics on that. Like, nobody was fooled by that. They knew what was going on. They knew it was going to be a direct snap to Henry. It wasn't like a, what are they going to do here? It's just a matter of a time, right? Like, they're just waiting for the snap to go. Green Bay was all over it. I mean, they had good defense there, but Derrick Henry just jumped over the pile and got enough to get the first. Everybody and their mom knew Henry was going to get that ball. Yeah, exactly, Hassan. So they only had 10 men on the field. That's what happened. So receiver didn't get in the game. But all right, now they're in. 1st and 10, 9:32 to go. 3 receivers to the right. Tight end goes in motion to the left. 2 receivers to each side. At the 38-yard line of the Packers. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw to the left side, and it will be caught for a gain of about 6. And it is Treylon Burks makes the grab. Gain of 6. And the Titans receivers are making some tough catches tonight. Tannehill not having a big windows to throw into. Very tight windows. And they're making some grabs. Risky pass, yep. Imagine if the Texans forfeited their game against Washington. Imagine. That would be weird. I'll take it. All right, 2 receivers each side. Man goes in motion to the right. Now 3 receivers bunch to the right. Single back formation. Up to the 32-yard line of the Packers. 2nd and 4 takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Henry, and Henry will only get a gain of about 3. So 3rd and short again coming up for the Titans. They were talking about how Derrick Henry is just... He averages only 4.1 yards a carry on the first 5 carries. Oh, here they're going to hurry up to the line. Henry, the single back again. Woods goes in motion from right to left. 18 seconds on the play clock. They may try to get him to jump before they actually call snap here. Nope, there they go. Now going to hand it off to Henry, and Henry will get the first down easily. Gains at least 4, maybe even 5, depending on the spot. But they talked about how Henry only averages 4.1 yards a carry on the first 5 carries. Then he gets up to around 4.9 yards a carry on the next 5 carries. And then at the end of the game, when he's one of the best at just ending a football game, he averages 5.5 yards a carry. One of the best at wearing that defense down. 3 receivers to the left. Man in motion from left to right. Now goes back to the left. A little fullback now. Tannehill takes a snap out of the pistol. Play action. Steps up. Pressure's coming. Has to escape, and he does, and he gets it underneath the Burks, and Burks will reach forward for a gain of about 4.5-ish yards past the 20, and they go into the red zone again. Do the Titans. They have a 1-point lead currently, 7-6. How's mine like 2 plays behind? Prime Thursday is trash. If you go to twitch.tv, you may be able to get quicker. Twitch.tv, and just look up NFL and hit the Prime Video channel. 2nd and 5 here. We got a snap, play action. Setting up the tight end screen. Caught, has a good block, and he slips the first tackle and will fall forward for a gain of about 4. Up to the 16-yard line. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Titans. Brandon Cooks might not play this Sunday. Yeah, let him rest. Let him rest a game there, Brandon Cooks. Henry, the single back again. 3rd and 2. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Henry, and Henry will dive forward and get the first down. So tough to cover that run up the middle, and he dove forward and easily gets the first. 6:10 to go here in the second quarter. WTF Bezos. All right. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Right around the 13-yard line. Tannehill in the pistol. 2 receivers to each side. This is the 15th play of this drive alone. Takes a snap. Drops back. Pumping. Going deep. And he overthrows Robert Woods. Not even close. Great coverage there by Jair Alexander, but the ball was just thrown way out of bounds. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Hold on. This drive is over 9 minutes already. Holy crap. 9. It's a 15-play, over 9-minute drive with 5:41 to go here in the second quarter. All right, let's see what they got. 2nd and 10. That incomplete pass kind of put him behind the sticks. Let's see if Derrick Henry can't help them out. Oh, Derrick Henry switching gloves on this play. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap with 1 second left. Oh, wait, hold up. And Tennessee will call timeout, considering Derrick Henry was trying to switch gloves. I'm not sure what that was. And Mike Vrabel not happy. Saw a little WTF. Henry had to tie his shoes. To tie his shoes, he had to take his gloves off. That's why he didn't have his gloves on. So somehow his shoe came undone. And he's trying to stick the gloves on quickly. So they had to use another timeout. That's weird. I stopped watching the game and just listened to Tim. Thanks, man. This is just bully ball. So far, so true. I legitimately hope the game day crew being cold weather gear because it's going to be 8 degrees. Jeez. Chilly. What happened to Coach Lou? Coach Lou. Not sure which Lou you're talking about. All right, 2nd and 10 here now for the Titans. Derrick Henry's all dressed. 2 receivers to each side. 13-yard line. Tannehill under center. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap. Play action. Tannehill has pressure, has to escape, roll into his right. Good block by Henry. Now throws it to the back of the end zone and incomplete. Was there even a receiver on that play? And that'll bring 3rd and 10. So they went away from the run game here, and I don't like it, to be honest. Only a 2-man route here in the goal line. And Tannehill rolling to the wrong direction. Nobody's there. And had to throw it away. 3rd and 10. 5.5 to go here in the second quarter. In the red zone up to the 13-yard line. Titans are in field goal range. But they would like more. 3 receivers to the right. Tannehill in the shotgun takes the snap. Looking, scanning, throwing it over the middle. It'll be caught. And he's going to be 1 yard short. And now the Titans have a decision to make. Do they go ahead and give it to Henry and try to go for 7 here? Mike Fable just said cash. That's the play call. Cash. All right, let's see what cash means. He looked at Tannehill and said cash. Cash. All right, single back formation. Uh-oh. And I think the Packers will use their first timeout here. This is an over a 10-minute drive now for the Titans after a 7-minute drive for the Packers. What up, Scotty? On College Game Day, the guy with the heads. What? Oh, I don't know. I don't watch College Game Day. Lee Corso, you mean? I don't know. They actually aren't giving that info? Interesting. Interesting. Money play, baby. Yep, they're going to go for it here. 4th and 1. They got it earlier in this drive. It's a 17-play, 63-yard, 10-minute drive. They want to end this with a touchdown. Will you be streaming the College National Championship? Maybe. That should be one I do stream, honestly. That's a good idea. I don't remember if I did. I think I did last year. I should. All right, here we go. Tannehill. They're going to go with a heavy formation. Fullback goes out. So Tannehill puts a man in motion again, takes a snap. Derrick Henry will get stuffed! And the Packers shut them down. Their 10-minute drive is for naught. And they'll get the ball. Turnover on downs at the 6-yard line. And there was nowhere to go. Quay Walker, Barnes, Preston Smith, everybody in the backfield. And the Titans do not win that rep. And they will give the ball up. I did last year. Yeah, I should do it this year again. I'm pretty sure I did last year too. Probably should stream the whole playoffs. All 3 games. He's been ill, and he's not young, so they're forcing him out there. Ooh. So they're not forcing him out there, I guess was what you meant. Stuffed, says DMV. That's right. The Packers defense hasn't been able to stop Henry all night, and they finally stop him there. Yep. And you know what? Everybody talks about how tired the defense is on those 10-minute, 6-second drives. But that offensive line is very, very tired as well, right? So it becomes a who wants it more situation. And it's very possible that the offensive line just kind of takes it for granted. Like, hey, Henry's going to fight for it anyway. I don't have to block that hard. I just got to make sure I stay in front of my man and don't create the push that they should. Meanwhile, the Packers defense realized, hey, we got to go all out if we want to even think about Henry. So it becomes a who wants it more situation, and the Packers wanted it more. Skin Them Alive says, I need it more, yeah. Do you have any fantasy players going tonight? I don't know. Oh, I do have Henry, actually. in the Tim Sports Talk. Well, not the Tim Sports, but the Spoiled and Jarris League. I do have him. Does anyone know about the Titans running back 2? Hilliard is their running back 2. I don't know much about him. I know Hassan Haskins is their running back 3 out of Michigan. He's a rookie. I know his name, Hilliard, but I don't know much about him, to be honest with you. Dontrell Hilliard, he's a 27-year-old out of Tulane, 5'11", 202. Yeah, he's only had 18 attempts on the season, so they don't really trust him that much, huh? Henry got to do the AG dive at the goal line. Yup. Skid the Life says, I need it more. Defensive PI. You watch it another game, I guess. All right, 1st and 10. For the Packers at their own 6-yard line. Yeah, look at the Packers defense huffing and puffing. And it pays off in the end. After a 10-minute drive, they come away with no points. Lazard in motion, left to right. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. A.J. Dillon will try to bounce off a tackler. He will. And he will get maybe a gain of 1 right around the 7. Ooh, the fullback does not get in there to make the block. Quay Walker wanted it more, and it is what it is. Derrick Henry not happy. As he shouldn't be, you know? Takes some pride. All right, Rodgers in the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. 2nd and 9, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Dillon, and Dillon will go through the middle and get a decent gain. Looks like gain of about 3, maybe 3.5. So 3rd and 6 coming up for the Packers. Everybody was hyping Hassan Haskins in the draft. Big sleeper pick, apparently. Yeah, well, when you're behind Derrick Henry, you don't get a lot of play, though. So nobody really knows exactly what Haskins is capable of. He is their kick returner. I don't know what he is doing at that level, but yeah, he's not going to get a lot of play. All right, Cobb in motion from right to left. 3rd and 6 at their own 10. Try to get a jump off sides. Doesn't work. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pressure coming. Pumping. Stays on his feet. And now he just has to throw it away. And I think that's going to be intentional grounding. But either way, it's 4th down. They do throw the flag. Aaron Rodgers not outside the tackle box. And he just threw it into the dirt. So, intentional grounding. Offense, number 12. Spot foul. Lost a down. And 4th down. So, not helping out his punter there at all. I do believe he was outside the end zone, so it should not be a penalty in the end zone. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, that should be a penalty in the end zone. Wow, I guess they say his left arm was out of the end zone. I think that should have been a penalty in the end zone. Safety, but O'Donnell punted from the back of the end zone, and it is not blocked. But Tennessee should have great field position. Not a very good punt at all. And it bounces only at the 41-yard line. Maybe 42. So Tennessee already almost in field goal range here after the very poor punt. Paul disagrees, says no safety. I don't know, man. That ball was thrown in the end zone, like in the goal line. Or on the goal line. Rodgers doesn't have any magic, or doesn't have the magic anymore. Dude is just playing now. I mean, that touchdown was pretty magical. You know, everybody thought it was going to be the end of the first. They hurry up to the line, and he just chucks it up there off his back foot. Perfect throw where only his man could catch it. Touchdown. Hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Hope Tim brings back some nachos for us. I'll get right on that. I'll Amazon Prime them to you. Ooh, Thanksgiving. All right, here we go. All right. Tannehill in the shotgun. Empty backfield set here. Henry out wide to the left. 10 seconds on the play clock. Trying to get him to jump. It's not working. Oh, they do get him to jump, and they have a free play. Tannehill will go deep. And incomplete. That should be pass interference. That should be pass interference. Wow, Douglas just shoved him out of bounds, essentially, not letting him go down the sideline. I'm surprised they did not get a PI on that as well. Sometimes you hate wires. All right, here we go. First and 5, rather, after the penalty, up to the 36-yard line. I formation. Takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Henry, and Henry will barely get a yard on the play. 2nd and 4 coming up. Are you going to do your pick next Wednesday? I guess you meant show next Wednesday. I'm up in the air on that. Don't hold me to it right now. I'll let you guys know. Imagine if that was juice. Like Saint Juice? Yeah. All right. 2nd and 4. 2:42 to go here in the second quarter. Empty backfield set again here for the Titans. Takes a snap. Here comes a blitz. Quick throw over to the left side, and he has his man, Robert Woods. First down. Gain of 6. And that'll move the chains. Empty backfield sets a couple of these. That's very interesting for the Titans. I feel like you don't see that too often for the Titans. They have plenty of time here to run the football or anything, whatever they want to do. The full playbook is open. They still have a timeout, 2-minute warning. Plenty of time. But they do get out of bounds, so 1st and 10 at 2:05 and counting. Tannehill, 1, 2, 1. And they do not get the play off. And it will be the 2-minute warning here up to the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 when we come back. Let's go ahead and play a little Weddle during the 2-minute warning. Let's go ahead and go about 7/8 of the way down. We'll do, Saquon. I like that. I like that. So we have not on the Giants, not in the NFC East, but we're in the NFC. It is a running back. It's a short running back in the NFC. Over 25. Let's go with Aaron Jones. Okay. We got the age correct, not the north. So we're either in the west or the south. The 27-year-old running back in the north or south. I'm going to go with McCaffrey. Huh? McCaffrey. It's not McCaffrey on the west. And so that means we have to be in the south. So we have, Kamara? It could be Alvin. Alvin Kamara. It is Alvin Kamara. Nice. All right, let's go about halfway down-ish. A little above halfway. Ooh, let's go with Joe Flacco. We get QB right. And it's an older QB at that. Not in the AFC at all, though. The NFC, let's go with Kirk Cousins. Nope, not Kirk Cousins. It is in the NFC. Of course, we already knew that. So we have A 35-year-old quarterback. Somewhere between 8 to 19. Let's see. We got NFC East. There's nobody in the NFC East that fits the bill. We got NFC, unless it's a backup quarterback, of course. It could be a backup quarterback. Let's go with the South. Who's 35 years old? It's got to be a backup quarterback, I think. And the West, it could be Matt Stafford. What? Oh, Matthew Stafford. Nope, not Stafford. But it is in the NFC West, not on the Rams. Is it Geno? How old is Geno? Geno Smith? He's only 32. So not on Seattle either. So it's in Arizona or the Niners. Jimmy G is not that old. It's got to be the backup for Arizona. Who's the backup for Arizona? Is it Tyrod? No, he's on the Giants. Who's the backup for the Arizona Cardinals? I should know this. Is it Keenum? Keenum? Nope. He's in Buffalo. Handoff to the left side, and it will be a Treylon Burks jet sweep. He'll get a gain of 2, and it should be 2nd and 8. Is it McCoy? Is it Colt? It is. I thought Colt McCoy was on the Giants for some reason. Keenum was. Oh no, Tyrod Taylor's on the Giants. Okay, so Colt McCoy is the backup. Well, there you go. It is Colt McCoy. Jay Gruden's boy, Colt McCoy. That's right. You guys got it before me. Well done. Well done. All right, 2nd and a long 8 here for the Titans. Packers have to use a timeout here with 1 minute and 52 seconds left for some reason. All right. So 2nd and a long 8. 1:52 to go. Titans still have the 1-point lead. They are in field goal range. So here we go in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Henry. Henry bouncing it outside. And he will only get a gain of about 2. This Packers run defense holding up pretty strong. And it'll bring up 3rd and about 7 for the Packers. Excuse me, for the Titans. Fun fact, there is a credible rumor that Jay wanted Colt McCoy to be the starter after Kirk left. Yeah, he did. He loved Colt McCoy. Yeah. Colt McCoy is a freaking football player. How many of you we got in the chat today? We got 57 of you in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, 7-6, Titans on top of the Packers. They're at the 27-ish yard line, 26-yard line of the Packers. It'll bring up, so I guess the Titans use their, no, Packers use their final timeout. So they want a chance to get the ball back here potentially. So 3rd and 7, Matt LaFleur hyping up the crowd here at the 26-yard line. Tannehill in the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Tannehill takes the snap, drops back. Quick throw over to the left side, and then we'll get the first down up to the 18-yard line. And now the Packers timeouts really benefiting the Titans. Now they have plenty of time, 1:33, already in the red zone at the 18-yard line. And they still have their timeout. 2 receivers to each side. Tannehill in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Woods, and he gets out of bounds, or does he? And they will say he gets out of bounds, but he'll gain about 7 on the play. So 2nd and 3 coming up for the Titans. I think the Titans really wanted to bring back Derrick Henry into the game. 1 minute and 20 seconds here. Loved guys like Colt, and I love Taylor Heineke. He likes, it's like himself all over again, probably. Talk louder. Oh, am I a little low? All right, 2nd and 3. Empty backfield set here now. takes the snap, drops back. Tannehill looking, scanning, throwing to the end zone. Has to just throw it out of bounds, way out of the end zone. So that'll bring up 3rd and 3. Some people say I sound fine, or like my volume is fine, and then other people say that my volume is low. I'm not sure. Yo, yo, yo. I don't know. It seems like it's okay. It's hitting the yellow. Turn it up a little bit more, I guess. But here we go. 3rd and 3 here for the Titans. Hilliard motions back into the backfield here. Tannehill takes the snap. Blitz coming. Has to get rid of it. Finds it underneath. It will be caught by Burks. And it'll be 1st and goal from about the 4. They have plenty of time with the timeout. Minute and 5 seconds. Slow down. Time is not a factor at all. Packers have no timeouts to stop this clock. So you want to let the clock roll down as much as possible before you actually score here, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. You have plenty of time to run all 3 plays. They're going to hurry up to the line, though. Henry the single back. Hooper goes in motion from right to left, 2 receivers to each side. Tannehill puts another man in motion, now takes the snap, handoff up the middle, Henry to the left side, and he's into the end zone, and the Titans extend their lead to 13, and you know what I really like the idea here is go for it. Go for 2, since Green Bay already missed a field goal, or PAT rather. You could go up by 9 and put them in a 2-possession game. I know it's early, but I still like that idea a little bit. Now they can't tie the game, and if you fail, all right, whatever. It's still a 7-point game. No harm, no foul. I like that idea. Apparently the Titans don't like that idea. Taking from the left hash is Lambeau for the extra point. They added him because their kicker Bullock was hurt. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's 14-6 Titans on top. But they left 32 seconds left for one of the greatest to do it in those short time frames is Aaron Rodgers. Will that be enough time for him to get into field goal range and make it a little closer? There's that cash play again. That's right, DMV. Or OG DMV, yeah. Crunchy is wild. Tim is already loud as... Am I too loud? No. Do I need to roll my thing down a little bit more? I don't know. I'm going to go back to what I had it at. I think it's okay. Should be good. Bullock shouldn't be on an NFL team. I looked for Rodgers to throw a pick 6. Ooh. That'd be interesting. All right, 14-6. Let's see what happens here on the kickoff. Neither kicker has been able to really kick it into the end zone. It's a very cold night here in Green Bay. Doesn't travel very far. Let's take a look. All right, here is the kick. And it will be another return. Only caught it at about the 7. And he's going to bring it to the middle of the field. And he gets hit only at the 22-yard line. Nice tackle by number 53. So 28 seconds. And Aaron Rodgers. What does he have in store? He's 6 for 8, 61 yards and a touchdown. And, you know, that sounds bad, but the reason is because he hasn't played very much. He had one opportunity in this whole second quarter, and unfortunately went 3 and out due to it was a penalty for the intentional. They didn't have a good starting field position. They tried to run it twice, couldn't really get anything going. And then Aaron Rodgers on 3rd and long had to just throw it away. But here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Rodgers in the shotgun, takes the snap. Drops back, quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Jones with a little bit of room to run, but he runs out of bounds, only gaining 2 on the play. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. So no timeouts here for the Packers. How do I say so calm, Tim? 23 seconds. The sarcasm is bleeding through that one. Here we go. Empty backfield set. Rodgers in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Quick throw over to the right side. Caught over the middle. And this is not very good because he's going to get a first down. But I should think that will be the end of the second quarter. Do they try anything here? Rodgers quickly getting to the line. Will he take a end zone shot? Takes the snap. Rodgers buys some time. Has to just throw it underneath. And it's incomplete. And that is how the first half will come to an end. 14-6. Titans on top. Ryan Tannehill, very efficient night so far. 14 of 18. 127 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 8 for 11, 74 yards and a touchdown himself. Derrick Henry, 17 carries, 48 yards. Not a very efficient night at all, but it worked well on that second quarter drive. Gets them into third and manageables, and they were able to continuously get the first down all the way up until the 4-yard line. Aaron Jones, 6 carries, 20 yards, leading ball carrier for the Packers. Treylon Burks, 6 catches, 60 yards for the rookie first-round pick out of Arkansas. And Cobb, still the leading receiver here with 1 catch, 24 yards. Christian Watson gets the catch for 14 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Jones had a fumble. Randall Cobb recovered. Leading tacklers for both teams, you got Long Jr. with 6. And Quay Walker having a pretty good night. 8 tackles, 6 of them solo. Has a half sack on the day and a tackle for loss. It's a good game so far for Quay Walker, including that 4th and 1 was that tackle for loss on Henry, of all people. Lambeau, 2 for 2 on extra points. Crosby had his only extra point attempt blocked. And we have ourselves a ball game. Let's take a look here at the team stats. 13 first downs for the Titans, only 6 for the Packers. 6 for 9 on third down efficiency, 2 for 4 for the Packers. 1 penalty against the Titans, 4 penalties now against the Packers. And a 19.5 to 10.5 difference in the time of possession. And what's crazy is the Packers actually had a 2-minute advantage after the first quarter in time of possession. Now they're 8 minutes behind almost. 9 minutes behind. Big swing for the time of possession in that second quarter. And it all came down to that 10-minute drive. It didn't end in any points. But it's still so important to have a 10-minute drive. Keeps your defense rested, keeps their defense exhausted. So it almost doesn't matter that it didn't end up in points because then you already had them pinned back deep. You get a quick 3 and out. Then you get a touchdown on the very next drive. And their defense is just gassed after basically having to be on the field for 13 minutes of that second quarter. Commanders broke the Packers, yeah. Up in the middle of the field. Yeah, that was pretty bad, says DMV. Packers are pathetic. Hey, yo, check Twitter posts. I will. There should be the Packers. They should be the Green Bay Pathetics. That's funny. Let's take a look here at the Twitter posts from our boy Yuki, keeping us up to date. Report, the reason the Raiders won't fire Josh McDaniels is financial. They don't have the money to fire him. That's hilarious. The team is cash poor and can't afford to fire McDaniels and then pay another coach. He will be the coach this year and next year. Wow. They're in that much financial ruin that they can't afford to pay a coach. That's insane. Yikes. MetLife will be changing its playing surface next year, contemplating new synthetic surfaces, not the natural grass the players have publicly called for in recent weeks. Ooh. Interesting. The field is beautiful. I've been to MetLife a couple of times, so it's interesting that they're going to switch, but I guess the players don't like how it feels or I don't know if injuries happen a lot there. I'm not sure, but very interesting. The records of teams to allow the fewest points in the league. Wow. The Broncos right now are allowing the fewest points in the league. But if we look at the last 5 years, you got Minnesota Vikings were 13-3, led by their defense. Chicago Bears were 12-4. Patriots were 12-4. Rams were 10-6. Buffalo was 11-6 last year. The Denver Broncos are only 3-6 so far, and they've allowed the least amount of points. The Broncos have allowed a league low 149 points, but also scored a league low 131. Ouch. Futures Bright talking about the top 5 receivers under 25. You have Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, DJ Moore. Yeah, our boy Terry, I think, is 26 years old. Terry McLaurin is... No, he's 27. Interesting. Still has quite a few good years left in him, though, of course. The Texas Rangers will host the 2024 Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Interesting. Why shouldn't a one seed talk smack? Yeah. Most receiving yards amongst tight ends last 2 seasons. Kelsey, 1865. Andrews, 1849. Wow, that's a battle. And the next is Dallas Goedert at 1374. This is the longest stretch into a season as a starter in which Aaron Rodgers has yet to post a 300-yard passing game. That is definitely an interesting stat. I didn't know that. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you, Yuki, of course, giving us that info, especially the Josh McDaniels. That's interesting. Grass equals less injuries. Yeah, it's interesting how that works. I'm not sure why. Rodgers is just going through the motions, maybe. Their name should be the Green Bay Athletics. What happened to the other guy that was always on your channel? Me and him just didn't see eye to eye on some things, and, so we decided to... We're still cool, and I'm sure we'll do some collabs in the future. I know that... I think probably ProTech is going to have us on his channel December 7th, I believe, because my dad can't do the show that night anyway, so I'll probably go on with him, or with them. So we're still cool and everything. We have a group chat, still text a lot and everything. But we just didn't see eye to eye on some things, so just me now. Y'all think the Raiders will ever sell and they should be worth as much as us? I don't think they should be worth as much as us. We're just a huge market. Oakland's a pretty big market, though, too, right? Isn't Oakland, like, right by San Francisco? I'm not super familiar on a map. Yeah, right next to San Francisco. But that's the other thing is, like, they're in Oakland, but the problem is it's like San Francisco obviously has a lot more clout than the Raiders for their history and everything. Raiders have good history, though, too, in a lot of ways, but they're not San Fran. It's still a huge market. I can imagine that how many people live in Oakland is pretty massive, but I don't know. I would like them to go back to San Diego. I feel like San Diego should still have a team. That's sad. Now 2 teams in LA instead of San Diego. Maybe Oakland should move teams. But I'm sure it'll still be a very expensive market, but the DC market is just massive. So I don't know. Oh my God, they're not in Oakland anymore. You're right. That's hilarious. I'm an idiot. How did I forget they were in Vegas? Man, I all of a sudden went into a time machine. You're right. So never mind. They're huge. Ignore everything I just said because I'm a complete moron. They actually would be more than us. I lied. In Vegas? Vegas is massive. But they're not as... It doesn't have the suburbs that we have, though. So maybe they aren't as much. Their stadium's obviously nicer, though. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Tim called Jarrett's trash. That's funny. Tim, you can check the Raiders cap space because they can't be that broke. No, they're talking about cash poor. The coach has nothing to do with the cap space. That's just literally cash poor. Vegas is one of the largest markets. Not bigger than DC, though. Like, Vegas population, obviously they're pretty transitory. 670, 646 as far as there's a lot of people that come in. but 646,000. Washington, D.C. is basically the same population. Yeah, 712,000. But then you have all the suburbs, right? Arlington is massive. Alexandria is massive. Silver Spring area is massive. PG County has a bunch of people. And like all of Virginia as well is like basically Washington fans because there's nobody there. So it's just not nearly as a big of a market because of the surrounding areas as well. I wouldn't even necessarily say they're one of the largest markets, to be honest with you, though. Wait, how much is McDaniels worth? I'm sure quite a bit. Josh McDaniels contract. Josh McDaniels contract. 10-year. No, that was sorry. The team still owed him 40, but they had to. Okay, so they had to. They still owed Gruden $40 million for firing him, so they had to pay him all that. Interesting why it's not listed. Like, what is? Yeah, contract amount. I understand. Okay, cool. The Raiders can't afford him. I just want to know what his actual contract is. Is it on like over the cap or something still? I don't know. Spot track. Here we go. Oh, interesting. They only paid him 4 years, $6.1 million. That's it? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's Jalen McDaniel. A donkey. It's like, what? That doesn't seem right. To replace John Gruden. Do we really not know how much he makes? I thought this was public information. I don't know, dudes. I don't know. I'm saying that the Mark Davis is broke is... Oh, the fact that he is broke is cap. Oh, maybe. I don't know. But see, it's not about... Obviously, he's not broke as far as, like, he has a lot of, like, money in his investments and all that stuff. But when you're cash poor, that's the problem, right? Like, yeah, you're not broke, but if you don't have cash on hand to pay out millions of dollars, then that's a whole different story, right? Thoughts on the Bills moving to Detroit on Sunday? I think it's a good move. Playing in 3 feet of snow would be absolutely ridiculous. Hardly anybody would show up. You're not going to make like any money anyway. It's probably a really good idea to make the move. Detroit is probably not where I would have gone, but I don't know who has home games anywhere else. But Detroit's the dome is the main thing. Coach's salary is not public information. It's a part of their union, I think. I swear, like, I mean, why in the world did we know that John Gruden made so much money, right? Like, some of them aren't disclosed and some are, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. 1950s, 60s, 70s? What? Is the NFL would say the Bills, Browns, get out there and play. NFL is a sissy league now. We will never have snow bowls, freezer bowls, or ice bowls. It's not about the players as much as it's about the fans not coming and you're not going to make any money. He flaunted it. Maybe that's why, yeah. If I was a season ticket holder and they recoded the game, I would be pissed. Yeah, I would be too. But are you going to the game with 3 feet of snow on the ground? You could hardly even get to your seat. All right, we're going to start the second half here in Green Bay. You would go, hell yeah. Are you a season ticket holder? Like, are you currently a season ticket holder? There we go. Lambeau.
to kick it off here in the second half. So Green Bay will start with the ball down by 8. So what if you couldn't get to your seat? It's going to be caught around the 6-yard line here and ran to the left side. He cuts it up the middle, has room to run, and he finally gets tackled at about the 28, 29-yard line. Decent return. And that is where Aaron Rodgers and the Packers will start. For the Browns-Bills game, if I was the NFL, I would move them to Toronto. Yeah, well, you have to move them to a spot that also is not going to get a ton of snow, which Toronto is really close to Buffalo, and in a dome. So does Toronto have a dome? I don't know about that. They're calling for 6 to 7 feet of snow? Yeah, that's nuts. All right, Rodgers in the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. At their own 28, now puts another man in motion. Rodgers takes a snap, play action, looking, throwing it to the left side, has a man, and it's going to be caught by Lazard for a gain of 9. So 2nd and 1 here. Yeah, people are going to be mad at the Packers offense, but in reality, this is a problem with the Packers defense more than offense, right? Because you only have 3 possessions in the whole first half, right? I mean, scoring a touchdown on 33% of your drives is actually really pretty good. So you can't really complain about them. Their defense not getting off the field for 10 minutes is a problem. 2 receivers to each side, takes a snap, looking to quick throw over the left side. It'll be caught by Cobb, turns upfield, and it is a first down. Gains about 6, maybe 7 yards. Interesting play there from Rodgers. He fakes the pitch to the left and then turns all the way around and gets it out quickly to the right. Tim, are you streaming on Turkey Day, or do I have to talk to my wife and kids? You know what's funny is I'm probably not, to be honest with you, but a part of me has not ruled it out. I would say there's a 10% chance I actually stream it, but I will not say it's completely void, but it's pretty low. 1st and 10. 2 running backs in the backfield. DeGuara goes in motion, takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Pitch play to the right side is Jones, and Jones will cut it up the middle and has a nice gain for the first down. 13.5 to go here in the third quarter. And it will be a first down. Pitch to the outside. Nice run. Nice run. Another first down for the Packers inside Tennessee territory again. Trying to get this run game going. 7 carries, 34 yards for Jones. He's single back again up to the 43-yard line for the Titans. Takes the snap. Play action. Rodgers has time looking. Now pressure finally coming. Now he has to get rid of it. Does get rid of it to Cobb, and Cobb will get a gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up at the 39-yard line. Toronto is not only easier for the fans to get to, but no team plays in Toronto. Yeah, but the problem is they're also going to get a ton of snow. Toronto's only like an hour away from Buffalo. I'm sure Toronto's going to get smacked with a ton of snow as well. Toronto weather. Yeah, they're going to get a bunch of snow. Potentially, it's temperature. So hold on. Here we go. Man in motion. In the shotgun, takes a snap, handoff up the middle for A.J. Dillon, and A.J. Dillon will continue to push the pile, and he's going to get a first down. 6-yard carry. He initially got hit on like a 1-yard carry, and used those big, strong legs to push the pile. Well done. Our crews are ready to fit. I'm sure they're going to get a ton of snow as well. Extreme Danish snow squall, even event unfolding in southern Ontario. Yeah. Plus, Toronto isn't even a real city. It's a myth. 3rd and 1. 3 receivers to the left. Rodgers under the center. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And Dillon will dive ahead for a gain of 3. What up, K Pizzle? How you doing, bro? K Pizzle, what's the over-under on this game? Where's the over-under sit? All right. 1st and 10. Two running backs in the backfield with Rodgers. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking, pumping, now rolling to his right. Has to buy time, going deep. And incomplete, looking for Lazard. And they wanted a pass interference, and they aren't getting it. The crowd not happy with that no call. Titans 2.5. No. The over-under. Yeah, he's all over. That's hand fighting. Never made a play on the football. Maybe that should have been called a PI, actually. Same as open, 40.5. Gotcha. All right, two receivers each side. Rodgers in the shotgun, takes the snap, play action. Blitz coming, has to get rid of it quickly. Nope, he escapes, rolling to his right. Looking, pumping, now throwing it backside, and had a man wide open! But he threw it behind him, and Allen Lazard could not bring it in. Rodgers threw it behind him, and it did not work. Wow. Tough break there for the Packers. Rodgers doing a great job finding space. But he threw it a little bit too much behind. Oh, never mind. That should have been easily caught. Looking at it from that angle, it was behind him, but that's an easy catch for an NFL receiver. You got to bring that in for your quarterback who just did a great job. Rodgers drops back. Quick throw over to the right side, and he goes right back to him, and he makes the grab. Showing a little faith to Allen Lazard. After that drop pass, he goes right to him. 3 passes to him in a row, and this one's good for 12 yards. Move the chains. What are your plans for Thanksgiving, Tim, since you won't chill with the chat? Going to my aunt's house. Thanksgiving's a pretty big deal in my family. It's like a 4-day event, 5-day event for us. We get there Wednesday nights. Some people even get there Tuesday night, but a lot of people get there Wednesday night, spend all day there Thursday, all Friday. A lot of people start leaving on Saturday, and some people don't leave until Sunday. 2 receivers to each side. Dillon, the single back, takes a snap. Jet sweeping it to Watson on the right side, and he's going to get a gain of 3. Pushed out of bounds by number 21. Curry. So in order to stream everything, I would have to bring everything, which is definitely a question mark. What up, Jason? Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, for sure. All right, how many votes we got? 71 of you have voted now. 62 have picked the Packers. Very interesting. You're flying, or is it a road trip, Tim? It's about an hour and 15 minutes from my house. Man in motion, takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Aaron Jones. Stiff arms, not a lot of room to go, and he will get tackled for a decent loss. Loss of about 4 on the play to bring up 3rd and 11. The snowstorm hitting Buffalo is of the lake effective variety. Yeah, you think? 6-7 feet of snow? I would think so. Whew, nice stiff arm. But good swarm tackles there by the Packers. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, an injured Titan here. Not sure what happened. And the Packers fans not happy. Yeah, this is totally a lie. Wow, he faked an injury. So he's playing it off right now as if his left foot got hurt. What's funny is that he was allowed to actually run off the field because since the Packers subbed, they have to give the Titans an opportunity to sub. So the injury actually didn't really affect anything. It's got to turn over left for him. Go vote Terry McLaurin and Tressway in the Pro Bowl. Ooh. And lake effect snow accumulated depends on the direction of the wind. Yeah, it's insane. The lake effect snow is out of this world. All right, 3rd and 11 here for the Packers. 8:43 and counting. Tim, go watch Barnyard. 3 receivers to the left. At the 21-yard line, takes the snap. Here comes a linebacker blitz. Blitz coming. Has to get rid of it and throw it away, and it's no good. Aaron Jones ended up on his buttocks, and Rodgers tried to throw it around to him. And I think Aaron Jones actually hurt his butt, landing on it, falling on it. He's grabbing his left butt cheek. Hopefully he's okay. He is jogging off the field. But the Packers will have to settle for a field goal here, try to make it a 5-point game. Ooh, that was weird. No, I don't know if he hurt it falling on his butt or what. Hopefully it's not a real injury. Maybe it was his hamstring. I'm not sure. Hopefully he's okay. Tim, what do you think about Chase Young coming back? I mean, obviously I think he's an improvement over James Smith-Williams. Not that I think James Smith-Williams is that bad. I think a lot more people think that this is going to be a bigger game changer than I think it's going to be. I'm glad to have him back for, if anything, just a good rotation between him and James Smith-Williams, right? Like, you keep them fresh and you're not really dropping in talent at all. And you are improving in talent as well. Chase Young is definitely a better talent than James Smith-Williams. So that's good. But I don't see it really being like, now our defense is going to take off, And I would be happy to be wrong. It's just, from what I've seen in the past, I just don't really view it that way. Just watch Best of Pig from Backyard at the Barnyard. All right. It's funny how long it took it took us to figure out where that was from, huh? I had no idea. And you have the image on your thing as well. Toronto is getting snow. It's more like 1 to 3 inches, but not 6 to 7 feet. Okay, thanks for looking that up. Chase won't be a full go till next year. I think his impact will be similar to Logan Thomas. I hope not, considering how long they kept Chase out. I would hope that he's going to look pretty darn good when he finally gets back. Because he's been able to, jog and move and do drills and things ever since training camp. So they really overdid this, in my opinion. So if you're going to overdo it, if he's not 100%, like Logan is clearly not 100%, if he's not 100%, you may as well keep him out. You held him out 10 weeks anyway. Why rush him back? So I'm assuming, considering how long it took, that he is going to be a full go if he is back in the lineup. And I would expect a full-fledged Chase Young coming back to the NFL. That's how I would see it. But I could be wrong. I just think it's silly. Why wait 10 weeks or 11 weeks or whatever just to bring him back not healthy? We're 5-5 without him. I mean, it's not like the next 2 games are that dire as far as high talent we're going against. Why rush him back? Toronto isn't getting 1 to 3 inches. They are getting 2.5 to 7.5 centimeters. All right, 4th and 11. There was another injury. That's why it's taken so long to get to the field goal. 8.5 to go here in the third quarter. Mason Crosby, he missed. His extra point, was blocked. It's a 39-yard attempt from the right hash. Let's see what happens. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. That was a very weak kick. That kick looked pretty pathetic here. But the ball is not traveling very far at all in Lambeau tonight, but they do make it through, and it's 14-9 now with 8:25 to go in the third quarter. Titans will get the ball back, and that was that was the first drive of the third quarter again, and another long drive at that, a 6.5-minute drive there for the Packers. The length of these drives are actually incredible. So for both teams, neither defense getting off the field, playing the bend don't break system. And there you go. Robert Quinn over Chase Young. I don't know about all that, bro. For a guy named Chase Young, his nickname is kind of funny. The Predator. That is hilarious. It took me a second to get there. That is rude. All right, here we go. Mason Crosby to kick off. There's the kick. And it will be caught at the goal line. And he's going to bring it up the left sideline, cut it back in the middle. Now back to the left, back to the middle. And crosses over to the 26-yard line. So there is a flag, though. So this could be bad. Would Chase Young playing mean that he will get less screen time now? Probably. Canadian Football League Grey Cup in Saskatchewan this Sunday. 1.5 feet of snow. They're not moving it. Blindside block. Oh, number 40. Hilliard gets called for the blindside block, and it'll be repeat. Just kidding, not repeat. It'll be first down at now inside their own 10, right around the 8 or 9 yard line. 9 yard line. First and 10. All right. First and 10. Single back formation. 3 receivers bunched to the right. 5 down linemen right now for the Packers. Looking ready to get after it. Woods goes in motion now from right to left, so 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Henry. Henry will fall forward for a gain of maybe 2.5 or so. Somewhere in between the 11 and the 12-yard line. Second and a long 7. December 1975, Vikings home game, 14 inches of snow. That day, attendance 34,000. Wow. Why do you think Chase Young got removed as captain? All right, 7:47 to go in the third quarter. Second and a long 7 here for the Titans. Man in motion. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Pressure right away. Go wing deep. Has a man open. And does he bring it in? It is a catch. Okonkwo, I think his name is. Okonkwo makes the grab. Does he bring in the catch? And, yep, it looks good. And they quickly take the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Henry. And Henry will fall forward for a gain a little over 5 up to the 48-yard line. Beautiful catch there for Okonkwo. It was a 31-yard grab. Rookie out of Maryland. I didn't realize that. He's a Maryland Terp. He's a Terp, baby. This week in 2018, we played the Texans. Actually, oh yeah, it was because after the bye week, we were 6-3. So yeah, week 11. All right, here we go. Man in motion takes a snap. Play action. Tannehill throws underneath. It'll be caught by Henry with a big screen. Blockers in front. Hits the second level. And he's got one man to beat. And he gets tripped up. But not until he gets into the red zone. Big play there for the Titans. And the Titans offense looking to extend this lead. First and 10 inside the 20. But of course, I know what that 2018 Texans game was. The fateful day. Protect your fibulas. Fans will show up. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Woods. Woods stiff arms a man. And it will be tackled at the 3-yard line. It'll be second and goal from the 3. Do you think Chase Young could still be a Hall of Fame type talent? He's got a long way to go. Can he be? Yeah, but right now I would say his Hall of Fame trajectory to me is only about 10%. You have a prop bet first and second half scorer. Oh, okay. Second and goal, 5.5 to go. Tannehill in the shotgun, or in the pistol rather, takes a snap, hand off to Henry. No, jump pass, and it's a touchdown to to Hooper rather. And it's a touchdown, Tennessee, with Henry throwing the touchdown. 6-play, 91-yard, 3-minute and 8-second drive, and the Titans extend their lead 21-9. That's awesome. I lose. Did you lose? Check out any bad weather NFL game, and you will see the stadium is packed. Maybe I'm wrong, Paul. I don't know. I'm not trying to argue with you too much. Oh, and he hits the upright, and it's no good, and it's going to remain an 11-point game here in Green Bay. Derrick Henry posting some good numbers here. He's got 2 completions, 2 attempts, 4 yards and a touchdown. He's got 19 carries, 57 yards and a touchdown on the ground. And he has 2 catches, 45 yards in receiving. All they had to do was stiff arm his guy into Amos and score. And he scores, yeah. See, raising ticket prices at... See, they're raising ticket prices. Are they? They could be. This is why Herman Meyer harassed Lambeau. Oh, I know, just ticked they move games because of snow. I get you. All right, so 20-9 here, 5:17 to go in the third quarter. Remember, the Packers were down by 14 going into the fourth quarter last week. Do they have another comeback in them? My problem is I don't know how well they're going to stop the Titans, because the Titans are top 5, I would imagine, just off of what I know about them. I don't know exact stats. Maybe the analytics will disagree. But they have to be one of the best, if not the best, teams of, when they have the lead, keeping it by handing it to Derrick Henry. CBS has announced they will have special effects snow graphics during the game on Sunday. So that'll make it look like a snow game. That's hilarious. 56 of you in the house. Appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Helps the channel a lot. It's free. Just go ahead underneath, hit that like button. It helps. Subscribe if you're new. We're here every primetime game, Thursday, Monday, and Sunday night, as well as every Commander game. I also do a film review for the Commander game on Tuesdays, and we have a Skins in the Game show on Wednesday. Henry with 23 fantasy points. Nice. You the best. Thanks, Paul. For the locker room speech after the game, you can really see that Terry McLaurin's a natural-born leader. Yeah, I love that, man. All right, he's going to catch it about a yard deep in the end zone, bringing it out past the 20, the 25, cuts it, and 23, and will fall forward to the 31-yard line. So pretty decent field position here for the Packers. Will it turn into anything? Redskins game, that's right, baby. Skins game, baby. Is anyone else worried the Texans are going to stomp on us? Well, at least there's not going to be COVID ruining our comeback this time. All right, offset I formation here for the Packers. A.J. Dillon, the running back, takes the snap, hands off to him, and he will fight for a couple extra yards, get a gain of about 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Packers. when Terry McLaurin contract is up, do you think we should re-sign? Yeah, I would want him as a Washington Skins for life. Absolutely. Tomorrow's 37 years, Theismann had gotten his leg broken. Wow. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, pumping, now throwing it over the middle of the field. Has a man wide open is Cobb, and it'll be a nice gain. First down for the Packers. Under 4.5 to go in the third quarter, and here come the Packers. They're not dead yet. Pumping, throwing it to the left. Nice throw. Single safety over the top. Gains, 28 on the play. First and 10. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap. Pitch play to the left side is Jones. Jones trying to get to the edge. He will, but only gain about 3 yards on the play. Pushed out of bounds. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Packers. 54 years ago today was the Haiti game? So Derrick Henry's a better passer than Malik Willis. Truth. Hashtag factual. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7, under 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Rodgers in the shotgun, empty backfield set. Takes a snap, going to set up the screen to Jones. Jones has blockers in front, cuts it up the middle, slips a tackle, and he will get a gain of only about 4 on the play, though. And Jeffrey Simmons out there on the tackle. So 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Do you think we pick up Chase 5th-year option? Absolutely. Even though Chase is not the talent we want him to be, he's still a great human being. Good leader for us, good vocal leader. And there's still a lot to love about Chase. It's just he's not that generational talent, in my opinion, is all. Still a really good player, though. Takes a snap. Rodgers scans the field, going deep, and it'll be caught by Allen Lazard. Beautiful throw, and what a catch by Lazard. And that McCreary, the rookie, on the coverage. But yeah, Lazard, a 6'5" body. Ooh, a little pass interference there as well. No call. But easy toe drag catch. Not easy, rather. Quick throw over to the left side, and Watson's not going to be able to bring this one in. A little bit of an awkward throw, and as he went down to grab it, he slipped on the play. And it's 2nd and 9 here. And Aaron Rodgers shaking his head at the young man. He's like, dude, you're so talented. Why do you drop all these passes? 2nd and 9. 2nd and goal, rather. From the 8, 2:09 to go in the third quarter. Rodgers puts Dillon in motion as the single back. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Rodgers takes a snap. Hand up. Nope. Play action. Setting himself up to throw. Has plenty of time. Going to the end zone. And it's another touchdown for Christian Watson. 5 touchdowns in 2 weeks for the rookie 2nd-round pick out of North Dakota State. And he gets another one in the red zone here. Yeesh. He's got 5 touchdowns Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. In 5 days, he's got 5 touchdowns. I wonder if that's a record. Well, it can't be a record, right? Because somebody's probably had 5 touchdowns in one game or something. But I don't know. That's pretty big. All right, they're going to go for 2 here to make this a 3-point game. And this would be perfect, putting it 2017, and then the Titans get one more field goal. They win the game 23-17, just like I said before the game. Second, 2-point try here. 2 receivers to each side. Rodgers in the shotgun. Puts A.J. Dillon in motion out wide to the right. Now it's empty backfield set. Puts Jones in motion. They're going to jet sweep it to Jones. Jones cuts it up, and he gets it. And it's a 3-point game, 20-17. with 2:04 to go in the third quarter. Very weird game we got here. It's a very normal score, but not a very normal way to get there. We've got a couple of missed extra points, some field goals, now a 2-point conversion. We're all over the place, but we're here. Heineke is more like Jeff Garcia, but whatever. Who's the most loved player in the NFL? The most loved player in the NFL, in my opinion, would gotta be Patrick Mahomes. I think. KP says Justin Fields. Taylor Heineke gives me Ryan Fitzmagic vibes. Yeah, honestly, it's very good comparison there. Jets at Oakland. Jets lead 23-20, 2:38 left in the game at 7 p.m. NBC left the game and showed the movie Heidi. Oakland won 27-23. Wow. That's funny. The Heidi game. It looked like the right guard moved early on that TD pass. Maybe I missed it. Missed it there, Justin. Honestly, Heidi was better. I don't know what this movie is, Heidi. I've never heard of it. Justin Fields versus Taylor Heineke in the NFC Championship? You going to make the playoffs? I highly doubt both teams make the playoffs, though. That's the problem. If that happens, KP, me and you are going. Plus $1 billion on FanDuel. If it's Justin Fields versus Taylor Heineke in the NFC Championship, KP, I'm paying for us to go. We're going. We'll vlog it for the channel. Heidi was with Shirley Temple, right? Oh, maybe. He says I'm quitting my job and moving to Maryland. Did you actually bet it? Is that a real thing? If that happens, yeah. No, I knew what you meant, KP. 1968 NFL games were 2.5 hours long. Is that true? There's the kick. And it will be caught at the 11-yard line. And he's down the sideline, and he will fall forward for a decent gain up to the 38-ish yard line. No, I can't bet that. They'd go bankrupt. Heidi's a very famous children's book. Okay. What a pop optic? How's it going? Who is that? Talking about Christian Watson? Christian Watson. There you go. Here's a cute little kid running down the field. That was funny. All right, here we go. At their own 37-yard line is the Titans now. Up by 3, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here for Henry. Henry will fall forward up to the 40-yard line. Kamara had 4 TDs in one game last year. Yeah. Well, a couple of games, or there was a couple of years ago, rather, Kamara had 6 touchdowns in one game. And I remember that very well because I played against him in the championship week and lost. How the heck can kickers not boot it through the end zone every kick? The Titans got the ball at the 37-yard line now. Just kick it through the end zone. I think it's because the ball's not traveling far enough. And, of course, they don't have a very good kickers either. But I think the ball is traveling very... I don't know all the physics of it, but the cold air and whatnot, yeah. Yeah, he did a 6 touchdown game. It wasn't last year, though. But Alvin Kamara, 6 touchdown game. He had like 63 fantasy points. ties NFL record with 6 rushing TDs. I believe it was against the Vikings. December 25th, 2020, 2 seasons ago. But yeah, just absolutely went off. Kamara became the first player in 7 years to score 5 touchdowns and his first in 17 years to gain all of them on the ground. So first in 17 years to get 5 touchdowns, and then he got a 6th touchdown later. Saints had just one sustained third quarter drive, capped off with a 6-yard touchdown. By the end of the evening, he also earned a career-high 155 rushing yards on just 22 carries. His 16 rushing touchdowns in 2020 set another personal record and tied him with Cook for the league lead. It's okay, Tim. Roger Goodell doesn't understand the physics of the cold either. True. It was Christmas Eve, was it not? It sounded like it was Christmas Day, December 25th. Ran all over the Vikes, yep. Hashtag free Tom Brady. It's cold, yep. Did not expect this game to be this close. Yeah, it's a good one. We got a good game today. You know, I think the Titans are the better team, but Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers for a reason. Interesting. There were 7 head coaches hired in 2018. All of them are fired except for Mike Vrabel. Good for him. We should have beat the Titans, but Wentz choked. True. True, Troy. True. 2nd and 7. Tannehill under center. Offset I formation to the left. 6 down linemen right now for the Packers. Takes a snap. Play action. Tannehill sets up, throwing it to the right side, has a man wide open. It's Robert Woods down the right sideline, cuts it up in the middle, makes a guy miss, and he finally gets tackled from behind up to the 28-ish yard line. And the Titans in field goal range to get that field goal I talked about. I just saw something in Kamara that day. I said, man, go for 5 TDs, and he went for 6. LBJ probably. I formation. Tannehill. Changes in protection here. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here for Henry. And Henry will get tackled for a gain of about 3.5 or so. Up to the 25-yard line. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Rodgers should ask for a trade, yeah. Why does it say Derrick Henry is 2 for 2? Because he's thrown the ball 2 times. Has he thrown the ball 3 times? Now they just said it 3 times. Is he about to throw the ball again? Is he about to throw the ball right? Who threw the ball? No, somebody messed up. He didn't throw that ball for 36 yards. They're going to correct that. Takes a snap. Tannehill looking, throwing it to the right side, and it will be caught for a first down. Gains 9 on the play. And that should bring us to the end of the third quarter. Titans 20, Packers 17. Do you like Pittsburgh win or Eagles win more? Which one do I like more? I kind of honestly like the Pittsburgh Steelers a little bit more. I don't know. I think it's probably because it was my first year doing commentating, and it was just a lot of fun, and it was just a crazy game to call. It came down to the wire. We got that interception from John Bostic, and we were down in that game 14-0, I think. We were down either 10-0 or 14-0 early in that game, I want to say. And we clawed our way back in. Nobody really gave us a chance. It was the the biggest upset according to record in history. We were 4 and 7, that week, and they were 11-0, and that's the largest upset by record ever. It was also a night game. Was it a Monday night game or a Tuesday night game? Because I remember it was like COVID related. It was a weird situation. So it was either Monday night or
Tuesday night, it was crazy. But yeah, I liked that one a lot. Obviously, though, I had a lot of fun this week on Monday, though. That was a great day as well. But I don't know. That Pittsburgh game will always have a special place in my heart, basically. The Eagles win is the greatest win in Commanders history. True. All 10 of them. Matt Nagy should have been the Raiders head coach. He'd at least have 4 wins, probably. He's throwing the ball well. Yep. But yeah, see, they corrected it. Yeah, he's 2 for 2 for 4 yards on the day. Yeah, for some reason, they put Tannehill's stats in the wrong spot. John Bastick making a player's rare, so that year was fun. Yeah, exactly. Washington almost pulled off the greatest upset against the undefeated Saints in 2009. I don't even remember that one. That's so long ago. Logan Thomas was becoming something in 2020. He's now looked like a snail who's injured like a bad Band-Aid, yeah. He's a snail going uphill again in the mud against the wind. Right. Yeah, and Sean Sweesham screwed us. Man, for some reason that one is not coming to my mind right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Two receivers to each side, up to the 16-yard line, are the Titans. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking, throwing it over to the right side, and it'll be caught for a touchdown! No, it's not. Incomplete. And they say they had an interception, I guess, or Ford. Not sure what happened, so yeah, they call the play dead. Hooper wants to say that the ground caused the fumble. Let's see. I think it's probably going to be an incomplete pass. I thought he had it for a second, but I guess the ball popped out. There's the catch. Nope, it's not a catch. Oh, is that an interception, though? Does it hit the ground? I don't think this ever hit the ground. I don't know if this ever hit the ground, ladies and gents. I think Ford... Hold up. Okay, so it's either... I think it's an incomplete pass or a touchdown. Because the guy took it out of his hands. It's so quick, a bang-bang play. The ruling on the field is a touchdown with replay assistance. Has it? Yeah, oh yeah, this is a touchdown. This is a touchdown, Austin Hooper. The ball came out after he poked it away. This should be a touchdown, Austin Hooper. And the Titans will go up 26-17. That angle definitely sealed it there, for me anyway. They call it good. They confirm it on the left side. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's 27-17, Titans on top. Dr. Pig, are you the smartest thing in the world? No, that's a TD. You don't have to survive the ground anymore. He possessed it long enough. Yeah, he does possess it long enough. I saw that at the very end. He actually has it, and he actually does survive it through the ground. Believe it or not, like he is on the ground, and it's like definitely he has the football, and it gets poked out afterwards by the defender. Definitely a touchdown for the Titans. What does survive the ground mean? So it used to be a rule where if you were catching the football and falling to the ground, it doesn't matter how many steps you take or a football move you make. It doesn't matter. If you hit the ground as you're going to the ground and the ball comes loose,
you did not survive the ground with the football, right? So you did not maintain possession through the ground, if you will. So survive the ground just became another term. I don't think that was written anywhere in the rule book, or maybe it was. I don't remember which verbiage it was, but that is a term that many people would use. All right, it's going to be caught around the 5-yard line here for the Packers, zigzagging it around, and he will get tackled right around the 24-ish yard line. We finally got some scoring on Thursday night for once. Where's the like button? Oh, the like button, yeah. You hit the like button. That's funny. hit that like button, guys, or the like button. So in today's NFL, Dez Bryant would have caught it? Yes. In today's NFL, Dez Bryant's catch would have been a catch. True. But in that NFL, it was totally not a catch by rule, and anybody that says otherwise is coping. There we go. Man in motion, takes a snap, and play action. Rodgers going deep, and Watson cannot haul it in, and it's incomplete. And I think they do not throw the flag for pass interference. Watson's frustrated, and I'm not sure. I think he was looking for the football. That's why the contact was waved off. Fulton on the coverage. Oh, I don't know. I mean, Watson definitely initiated the contact. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a good no call, honestly, because he's running with him, and Watson backs into him. 3 receivers to the right, takes a snap, handoff up the middle for Jones, and Jones will fall forward for a gain of 3. Can I get a left hand up? Who are we? The Commanders. Everybody's interviewing those guys, man. DJ Woody, oh goody. DJ Woody, oh goody. And his son, what, B57 or whatever? Just look up Calvin Johnson, no TD catch from 2009. That play was when the whole surviving the ground came into play. Yeah, that was actually wrong. That was a catch by those rules because he hit the ground, and then went to get up and dropped the football. That should have been a touchdown that day. Takes a snap. Rodgers looks, steps up, pumping, now throwing it to the left side and incomplete, looking for Tanyan. And now that'll bring up 4th and 7, and the Packers will be forced to punt here with 3:55 to go in the fourth quarter. I need 30 rushing yards for Henry in the fourth. I'll take that. And I think you could probably get that too. They're going to start pounding it here shortly. Will the Fighters lose Monday and we win? Yep. Oh, it's going to be returned here off the bounce. And nice hit by Quay Walker. All right. But it's going to be decent field position here. Right around, I think, their 40-ish yard line. 115 on Henry, 30 rushing yards to win 100. Okay, let's do it, baby. I hope the 49ers lose on Monday and we win. That'll be good, man. That'll be good. So we just need 30 more yards. I think you should be able to get there pretty easily, I think. But I don't know. At the same time, I would say you have like a 70% chance of hitting it. Titans ain't even scored yet on my TV. Jeez, you're that far behind? I think so too, trying to stay hot. I think the 49ers will eventually win that division. It's the Seahawks who need to start losing. Yeah, that's a good guess, Justin. True. Did you see the Eagles sign? No. No. Have you tried turning your TV on? Hilarious. Hilarious. All right, here we go. 27-17. Titans looking to just go ahead and pound this rock. I came here to support my friend Tim, and now I'm here for the chat. There you go. Yeah, the chat's fun, man. Prime is so far behind. Yeah, go to twitch.tv and try that streaming instead. I find that's a lot more ahead than the Prime TV. You can probably download Twitch on your TV, your smart TVs, or your Roku or something. Or if they have a browser, just use that. Your Prime is ahead of Tim? Wow. I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. I have no idea. True. All right, here we go. Man in motion, left to right, I formation. Henry, the running back. Everybody knows he's going to start getting the football, takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and he will get a gain of only 1 on the play. Packers defense has done a good job stifling Derrick Henry today. He's only averaging 3 yards a carry, and now even less with that stuff. Honestly, I think that was just bad vision by him. Yeah, there's just not much there. That was a good cut to get what he could. Yeah, it's good Packers rush defense so far. Here we go. Man in motion. Becomes the fullback. Under center, Tannehill at their own 39-yard line. 2nd and 8. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Henry. And Henry is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll bring up 3rd and 9. Derrick Henry getting in people's faces at the end. Oh, a lot of people's face getting in their faces. And that'll be 3rd and 9 here. Not what you want to see. Yeah, not the ideal start for your 30 yards that you need. Yeah, they're all over Derrick Henry. All over him. All right. Haskins comes into the game now at running back. 3 receivers to the left. Shotgun formation. At their own 38-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back. Pressure a little bit. Now throwing to left side. Beautiful throw to Westbrook. And out of bounds are the Titans for a gain of about 20-ish yards. And that's a big throw for Ryan Tannehill, who's having an absolute tremendous night, honestly. You can't ask for much better than this, man. 21 for 25, 282 yards and 2 touchdowns against a really good secondary as well. This Packers defense is not a slouch of a team. Here we go. Tannehill under center, takes the snap. Hand off to Henry. Henry trying to bounce it outside, stiff arms a man, gets the edge, cuts it up. Nice run here, and he falls forward for a gain of 9. That was all Henry on that one. And there you go. 2nd down and 1 for Henry. Are you going to cover the XFL? That's in the spring. Maybe. You know what? I usually struggle to find content in the off-season. So, yeah, maybe I will. That could be fun if it comes back. Watch the DC Defenders again. 2nd and 1. Tannehill under center. Offset I formation to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff. No, play action. Tannehill throwing it over the middle, and it's intercepted by Douglas! And he's down the right sideline trying to cut it back. Nope, he's going back to the right, and it's going to be tackled by Tannehill. Beautiful form tackle there. But, man, I was just giving Tannehill some praise, and now it's an interception. Tried to throw it over the middle. Thought he had a man open, but it was great disguise there by Douglas. The backside corner running immediately back to the middle of the field. And he thought he saw one-on-one coverage with Treylon Burks. But instead, as he threw it across the middle of the field, the man he didn't even see came flying across. That is beautiful defense by the Packers. There you go, some trains. You should commentate some NBA and March Madness in the spring. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Look, I guess we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there. I'll have to find. What I like about the NFL, obviously, is the consistent schedule of it all. Right? I know 8 o'clock Sunday, 8:15, 8:20 Sunday, 8:15 Thursday, 8:15 Monday, and it's just an easy, consistent schedule there. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. The DB baited him. I love those kind of picks. Yup, that was beautiful defense. Good defensive call there by Joe Barry. And he thought he had a one-on-one situation, and instead the corner came over and intercepted it. All right, so the Packers back in this football game now. 10:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. Can they mount a comeback here? What's the under now, KP? Speaking of NBA, what's going on over in the NBA? Pistons Clippers. What's the spread on the Pistons Clippers, KP? -11 for the Clippers. I don't know. Let's go back to the NFL. All right, here we go. First and 10, 10:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Packers just got the interception and now have the football. Down by 10. Let's see what they have in the tank. They're going to be at their own 34-yard line. Rodgers puts Lazard in motion from right to left. Two receivers each side. Rodgers takes the snap. Pitch play to the right side is Jones. Jones cuts it up the middle and has a decent gain of about maybe 7 or 8 yards, but there's a flag on the play. Uh-oh. A Titans player down, grabbing his left hamstring. And it's going to be holding number 73, 10-yard penalty, so repeats first down. Tart grabbing that left hammy. He did tape up his left ankle, by the way, so they're at least playing this part somewhat. Ooh, he took a helmet to the hamstring. Maybe that started a cramp or something. His helmet, a defender's helmet went right into the back of his hammy. So maybe that's what really caused a big bruise or something. Is Kawhi playing? I have no idea. I'm back. Did Tannenbaum through a pick rather? Yep. That's a beautiful pick by Douglas. That is a beautiful interception. All right. 1st and 20. After the penalty for the Packers. 10.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Aaron Jones not getting a whole lot of play so far. 10 catches, 36 yards. Excuse me, 10 carries, rather. 4 catches, 18 yards. Takes a snap, play action. Rodgers looks, steps up. Looking to throw, and he's going to throw over the middle. It's batted down, almost intercepted. Looking for Lazard. It'll be 2nd and 20. Kalu was the defender that knocked it down. $10-12 to go in the fourth quarter. Shane Bowen, the defensive coordinator for the Titans. Really liked how well the Titans are coached. There's a reason they're on the pace to move to 7-3. Takes the snap, quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Cobb on 2nd and 20 for a gain of about maybe 8 or 9. Trying to get some of those penalty yards back. making it a little bit more third and manageable here as we cross under 10 minutes to go. Packers down by 10. They're not in desperation mode yet, but they're getting close. They ain't dead yet. All right, 3rd and 12. 9.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Rodgers has not been sacked yet today. That's pretty good. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back. 4-man rush. Steps up. Pressure came, but he does avoid it. Now he throws over the middle of the field and incomplete. Looking for Sammy Watkins, but that's just a terrible throw by Aaron Rodgers. Doesn't even give him an opportunity to bring that catch, and that'll force the punt, and Tennessee will get the ball back. Oh, Watkins was wide open. He just threw it too far to the inside. He's mad at himself. O'Donnell to punt it away. There's the punt. And looking at a fair catch call, but he doesn't touch it, lets it bounce, and it'll be bounced around the 13-yard line where Ford will put it down. So 9:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. Titans up by 10. And I'm sure everybody knows they're going to start looking to feed King Henry. Will he get the 20 or so yards that KP needs to win his bet? All right. 101 of you voted today. Thank you so much for voting. 60% of you picked the Titans. We got 63 viewers in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button. We only got 26 likes, but 63 of you here. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that like button. It definitely helps the channel. And I appreciate you guys just watching, though, too, as well. And if you also want to subscribe, we'll be here every night game, Monday, Thursday, and Sunday night games. And as well as every Commanders game. So if you want to come hang out with us, we're just talking about maybe we'll do some other commentating as the other seasons progress. But for now, that's what we got. Reflect on the past and celebrate the future. I finished my water. Sad. Do we play on Monday night or Thursday night again this year? I do not think so. Actually. I think that was our last night game. We played on a Thursday night earlier in the year against the Bears. Then we had the Monday night here. 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So the Giants game on December 18th is to be determined, and the Cowboys game on January 8th is yet to be determined. And heads up, I will not be here for the December 18th and the December 24th games. I will be on a cruise with my wife and her family. So I will not be doing these two games, but I'll be back for the Browns and Cowboys. And of course, I'll be here for the other ones as well. So just to let you guys know. Alrighty. Here we go. Under center. Tannehill at their own 13-yard line. You know who is the single back. Takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Henry. And Henry will do a nice carry of a gain of about 6 up to the 19-yard line. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Titans. And here is where Henry is at his best. The defense is worn down. And he is ready to tear them apart. The time of possession has gotten closer to even here. 27:43 to 23:04. But there you go. Was the cruise a gift from your grandmom? Unfortunately, no. Had to pay for this one. But it should be fun still. How's Ruby? Ruby's good. She's probably in our bedroom with her mother, my wife. I can call over. 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Ooh, the door might be closed. Maybe she can't get out. Now, I may have just ruined it. She's probably going to be standing at the door whining now. My wife may have to get up and open the door. She's not going to be happy with me. My wife closes the door so she doesn't hear me. Next commercial break, I'll have to go let the door open if she doesn't bug my wife to get open. All right, here we go. 27-17. It's 2nd and 4. Who called timeout? Or what's going on right now? It's another injury timeout. Second and 4. 17 seconds on the play clock. They break the huddle. I formation. 6 guys on the line of scrimmage for the Packers. Tight end in motion. Takes a snap. Hand off. To the right side is Henry, and Henry will barrel forward, stay on his feet, and get close to the first down marker. Gains about 3 yards on the play. 3rd and 1 coming up. Red Ball Manders says, run the clock, baby. Run the clock. That's right. 8:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Takes the snap. Play action. Tannehill scans, steps up. Looking, pumping. He's going to keep it, and he runs into a defender, sacrificing his body, but he cannot get to the first down anyway. Barnes comes up and makes the hit, and now it's 4th and 1, and the Titans will be forced to punt because they're deep in their own territory. Tannehill lowering the shoulder. Nice tackle. 11 yards, please. Soldier Field, yeah. They already failed earlier on 4th and 1 with Henry, so they're not going to risk it at their own 22-yard line. Here's the snap. There's the punt, and it was getting close to block. Not really that close. Ooh, bounce. Interesting bounce. Ends up in the returner's hands, and now he's going to the left side. He's got blockers in front. And he's going to get a nice return up past the 45 of the Green Bay Packers to about the 43-yard line. And the Packers are hyping up their boy. And it's a nice return. And the Packers will have great field position here with under 7 minutes to play. Would you say Lambeau Field is the most iconic NFL stadium? I mean, yeah, everybody knows about Lambeau Field and the Lambeau Leap. I feel like it's got to be up there, right? Like, what other stadium even comes close, right? I know that KP says Soldier Field, but I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I mean, I think it's really FedEx Field, if we're being honest. I mean, Gillette Stadium is pretty iconic, but I think Lambeau's got to be up there. Lambeau's broke. Have you been? Yeah, I've been to Lambeau Field, yeah. He said iconic, not the best stadium. I'm talking about iconic. Lambeau's definitely not the best stadium in the league. Absolutely not. I would give it to Philly with the Lincoln Financial. Like, the best stadiums in the league, I mean, of course, Vegas is up there. The new SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, rather. You have Jerry World, of course, is really nice. Arizona Stadium is really nice. Georgia's stadium is beautiful. The Georgia Dome. Yeah, those are like probably my top 5 off the top of my head. But yeah. No, wait, Jacksonville? Is Jacksonville Stadium night? I don't know about that. Buffalo's tailgating is number one. Buffalo does have some nice tailgating. That's true. That's true. What best college stadium? Rockford? 100%. What, all 300 people it can hold? Dude. Nasty. You know what? Rockford... No, never mind. I can't even say that. I was going to say it's the best stadium I ever played in, but no. Benedictine Stadium was pretty nice. Benedictine was probably the best one we played at, right? Bring your lawn chairs. FedEx Field is definitely the crappiest. Yeah. And pun intended with the pipes bursting. True. 6:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. See what... Can the Packers make this an interesting game? All right. 44-yard line are the Packers. 4 receivers to the right side. Watson out wide to the left. Rodgers empty backfield set. Puts Jones in motion, takes a snap. Pumping, looking to go fake screen, go deep, and then he's going to throw it to Aaron Jones anyway, and he's going to make a guy miss, but spun down for a gain of about 3, up to the gain of 2, rather, on the play, so it's 2nd and 8 for the Packers. Show the actual game, bruh. I'm not that cool. Good news from Guide. Raymond James Stadium in Tampa is nice. Never been to that one. Thought that the Titans were going to have a losing season ever since they let go of Brown, Sadford, and I didn't. Here we go. And the shotgun takes a snap. Play action. Pitch play now to Jones. Little read option. And he's going to get a gain of about 3-ish for the Packers. 6:09 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Sorry, Isaiah. Go to twitch.tv, dude. Go to twitch.tv. It's free to watch it. You don't have to go to YouTube. Just go to twitch.tv. It's free to watch on the NFL Prime game, man. You don't have to have Amazon Prime to watch it. Bezos won't allow it, not until he buys the team. True. Rodgers in the shotgun. Watson goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side at the 38-yard line. Takes a snap, drops back. Steps back, looking, pressure coming. Now finally has to get rid of it, and he overthrows Lazard. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. I don't know if Lazard actually had a chance of catching that, but it was definitely a high throw from Aaron Rodgers. Dude, do you think Tannehill can lead the Titans to the Super Bowl? No, I don't. When it comes to the playoffs, they just shut down Derrick Henry. I mean, if he plays like this, they could go to the Super Bowl, sure. But I don't think he's really has a chance in the playoffs. I love Mike Vrabel and how they coach, but Tannehill is just going to make too many mistakes against playoff caliber defenses. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, pumping, now going deep, and it is incomplete on 4th and 4, or 4th and 3, and it will be a turnover on downs. And the fans are mad. They did not call another pass interference here. Is it a good no call or not? Lazard definitely stopped on his route. Yeah, I don't think that would have been a good call. Lazard just gave up on his route. He's throwing bad on purpose. Is he completing these same passes on Sunday versus the Cowboys? Yeah. But that right there wasn't on him. Lazard just gave up on his route. Not very good. Aaron Rodgers needs to get some more juju from Blue. Yes. All right, I formation. At their own 38-yard line are the Titans. 1st and 10, 5:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Henry, and Henry will bounce off a tackler but not get much, only get a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Titans. So Green Bay will use their first timeout. They are down by 2 scores, so they're going to need as much time as possible. LaFleur not happy. The Titans missed their Super Bowl window 2019 to 2021. I mean, they didn't really have a chance back then either. It just Tannehill's not very good. We're all now dumber for having to read Dale's... Let's not to be mean. Dale's new. I haven't seen Dale here before. You know, if Expert JK said that comment, all right, we could call it Expert JK dumb. He knows we're joking. But man, we're scaring Dale off. Dale's like, man, these people are mean. Here we go. Under center. Ooh, nearly get him to jump off sides. Doesn't work, though. Henry up the middle, and Henry will jump over the pile, fall forward for a gain of 3, up to the 42-ish yard line. Dale, I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Dale, you have to explain yourself now. What does the juju from the blue mean? I really tried hard. I tried to pull into my depths of knowledge, and I could not find it. I know jokes are much better when they have to be explained, so let's go ahead and explain it. All right, 3rd and 5. Derrick Henry will go to the sideline. Let's see what we got for the Titans. Can Tannehill make another completion? He's done really well. 21 for 26, 282 yards, 2 touchdowns. But he did throw a pick on the last drive. Tannehill in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Hilliard in the backfield with him. At their own 43-yard line, got to get to the 48. Takes the snap. Low snap, but he gets it. Steps up and down goes Tannehill. Preston Smith makes the sack. And it will bring up 4th down, and the Titans will be forced to punt. His girlfriend's name is Blue Earth. Is that true? Love Billy Madison. Is that what Justin's comments from? I haven't seen Billy Madison in forever. His girlfriend is named Blue Earth. Okay, I didn't realize that. Is that true? Blue Earth. Aaron Rodgers. Is Aaron Rodgers still with Blue of Earth? Okay. Never heard of this person. Well, now you learn something new every day. Look at that. All right, 4th and 13 after the sack. We'll see what the punt is going on. Is Ruby a black lab, Tim? Yes. Yep. I don't know if she's purebred, but I know both her parents were black labs. I don't know how pure they are, but here we go. They're going to catch it around the 10-ish yard line. He's going to return it up to about the 18-ish yard line. So that's where Aaron Rodgers will start this next drive. Down by 10, and they are officially in desperation mode. They have no timeouts remaining. Down by 2 scores. If they don't score quickly, they basically have like a 2-minute window, or else they're in really big trouble. Got to score quickly if you are Green Bay. You need just 6 more yards. All right, good luck there, K. Pizzle. I think you'll get it. I think maybe. I don't know. It's going to be close. Rodgers in the shotgun. Lazard in motion left to right. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Quick throw over the middle. Caught by Tanyan. Tanyan trying to run the middle. There you go. Nice stop. But he will fall forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 incoming. They got to hurry up. 4:45 to go. Two receivers to each side. They hurry to the 4:34 to go. They take the snap. Quick throw to the outside. It'll be caught by Lazard. No, it won't! And it's out of bounds, and Lazard drops the football. Man, I haven't watched very many Packers games, but I am seeing what they are talking about. With all these drop passes, I mean, Aaron Rodgers has definitely thrown some incompletes. Oh, is that a catch? Maybe it's not a catch. I don't know. It's interesting. But either way, they call it no catch, so now it's 3rd and 1 for the Packers. Stops the clock with 4:30 to go. Do they just hand it off here to Jones? 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looks, throwing to the right side. Has his man. Caught by Christian Watson, and he gets out of bounds. And that'll be enough for the first down, of course. A gain of about 10. 4:25 to go in the 4th quarter. Clock stops as he goes out of bounds. Aaron Rodgers taking his time now, knowing the clock has stopped at their own 36-yard line. They have about a minute-ish to score, minute and a half to score if they want a real shot. Takes the snap. Looking, quick throw over to the left side. It's going to be caught by Jones. Jones will get out of bounds, but he may have lost a yard on the play. But at least he stops the clock. It'll be 2nd down and 10 or 11. 4:19 to go. 27-17. Vrabel getting hyped on the sideline, calling out the defense, making sure it's good to go. Rodgers with the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side at their own 35-yard line now. Rodgers reads the defense. Cover 2 shell. Takes the snap. Looking. Scanning the field. Has time. Throws over the middle of the field and nearly intercepted. Watkins wanting a penalty. Not going to get it. Avery on the coverage. Rodgers saying he got held. But no call on the field. Definitely holding the flags against Tennessee. How many flags has Tennessee had today? Only 2 flags against Tennessee all day. That's definitely a little light on the penalties. 3rd and 11 at their own 35-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking, throwing it to the right side, and it's going to be caught by Allen Lazard. 4:05 and counting now, 1st and 10. Lazard, 4 catches, 45 yards on on 10 targets. A lot of drops from him. 2 receivers, takes the snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It's going to be caught by Cobb, and he gets hit immediately by Long. The clock's going to continue to run. 3:45 and counting at the 50-yard line. They're hurrying up. No, Aaron Rodgers, it's left hand up, not right hand up. Left hand up, Rodgers. Come on. Get it together. 3:35 to go. They substituted in, so they got to make sure the defense subs in. They do. 3:28, 3:27. And they take the snap with 3:24. Drops back. Looking. Has time. Steps up. Now has to buy a little bit more. Looking. Stays in the pocket. And now down goes Rodgers. Huge sack by Justin Simmons. Or Jeffrey Simmons, excuse me. Jeffrey Simmons makes the sack. And it is a big play. That is not good. Not good at all for the Packers. Now it's going to be 3rd and long. Boom. See what they got. Clock's moving still. 2:41. Takes the snap. 3rd down and 19. Rolling to his right. Looking, stepping up. Throwing it over the middle. And it'll be caught. But he runs backwards. And it's going to be 4th and 1. If you want to win your bet, you got to get a... You have to flail on 4th and 1 if you want to win, KP. Otherwise, you're screwed. If they get this, KP, you lose. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. 4th and 1. Rodgers going to take the snap, handoff up the middle. Aaron Jones will not get there. And it's a turnover on downs. And they stop the clock with 2:04. The Packers will have the ball one more time. But that is massive if you want to get Derrick Henry 6 yards. That is massive. It doesn't guarantee you, but it would have been guaranteed to not get it if they got the first down there. Huge defensive stop there. Whew. That's a big stop there for the Titans. Big stop there. So and they do have the football now. Mike Vrabel hyped on the sideline, and this game is all but over. So Derrick Henry, let's see if he can get 6 more yards for our boy. Let's see what we got. All right. So this game is over. It's just a matter of what will be the final situation here. Just putting our punctuation on the sentences, dotting our I's, crossing our T's. 2:04 to go here in the fourth quarter, so they will stop the clock with 2 minutes to go. Derrick Henry, the single back, at their own 44-yard line. Takes a snap. Play action. They'll go deep. And it will be caught by Treylon Burks. Up to the 5-yard line, and the game is over. Unbelievable. That's how you lose, KP. Unbelievable. Treylon Burks, the rookie, with a game-icing catch. And he catches it over Jair Alexander, of all people. I deserve it. Unbelievable pitch and catch. The game is over. 7 catches, 111 yards for the young man. And this is a guy that I wanted over Jahan Dotson, to be honest with you. But I didn't want either of them, honestly. But, I would have been more pleased with a 6'2" receiver than a 5'11" receiver, but it is what it is. And he's having himself a day. 7 catches, 111 yards on 8 targets. And this game is over. Will they kneel it, or will they try to give... You know what's hilarious, too? I think they're at the 5. So I think it's impossible for Henry to get 6 yards, even if they try to score the touchdown here. Like, where's the ball at? Or will they try to give Henry another touchdown to add insult to injury? If they're at the 6-yard line, you could still win this. If they're at the 5, you're screwed. Nope. They're just going to kneel it. It's over. Just going to kneel it. Henry's not even on the field. They just got to kneel it 2 more times, and the game is over. What? Are you serious? Wow, so the Titans have a long streak going of 1st and goal. They will score. They've scored on 1st and goal on the whole calendar year, and this will be the first time they don't. Wow. Wow. That's tough to ruin that streak. But I don't know if maybe they won't count this as a real stat because they're not trying to score here. But yeah, this game is all but over. It is over. They just got to kneel it one more time. We'll go ahead and start recapping it. Ryan Tannehill, 22 of 27, 330 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. He was sacked 3 times, 17 yards on the day. Aaron Rodgers, 24 of 39, 227 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was also sacked 1 time for 12 yards. It was an up-and-down day there for Rodgers. He had a couple of inaccuracies. His receiver dropped some balls, and that's
pretty much the story of his day. Derrick Henry, 28 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. He also had 2 for 2, 4 yards through the air, and a touchdown. So 2 touchdowns on the day for Henry. 12 carries, 40 yards for Aaron Jones. Thanks for becoming a new subscriber, by the way. Leading receivers, we got Randall Cobb, 6 catches, 73 yards for the Packers. Christian Watson scored 2 more touchdowns. He's got 5 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks, 4 catches, 48 yards for the young man. And Treylon Burks, leading receiver for the Titans, 7 catches, 111 yards. Austin Hooper had 2 touchdowns, 4 catches, 36 yards as well. Aaron Jones had a fumble, but Cobb recovered, so no fumbles lost for either team. You have leading tacklers. Long Jr. has 9 tackles on the day, 3 of them for losses. And Quay Walker and Barnes both had 12 tackles each. Half sack for Quay. Barnes had a sack himself, 1 tackle for loss for Walker. So both of them having really good good times on the day. Whatever, I can't think of what I wanted to say there. Anyway, Lambeau, 3 for 4 on extra points. He had an upright on one of them. Mason Crosby went 1 for 1 for field goal and had a blocked PAT attempt. Taking a look here at the team stats. 21 first downs for the Titans, 15 for the Packers. You had penalties-wise, 2 penalties all day. That's it against the Titans. 5 penalties against the Packers. 32.5 to 27.5 on the time of possession, so a slight victory in that category for the Titans. And that is the ball game. They both were had 7 third down completions, by the way, as well. 7 of 13 for the Titans and 7 for 14 on the Packers. So 27-14 is the final score of the game. And that is all she wrote. The Titans move to 7-3. The Packers fall to 4-7 on the year. One of the worst times Rodgers has had since he's been a Packer. It's been a while since he's had a losing record of 4-7. But that's the game. I just love the Titans' approach, ultimate toughness and physicality. Love it, old school style, punch you in the mouth. Yup. Weddleton. I already played Weddle earlier. I played Weddle at the 2-minute warning. We got the Cole McCoy. Actually, great for Washington. It is good for Washington. Dang, showing turkeys like that. All right. Well, Randall Elliott became a new subscriber today. I appreciate it. I think we got a couple of new subscribers, but I guess they don't have themselves public to be able to get the notification. I don't know how all the notifications work. We got 5 new subscribers on the day, so appreciate all of you. And we will be back on Sunday, 1 o'clock for the Washington game. And that is how the cookie crumbles. Appreciate everybody in the chat. And we will see you next time. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop on our Discord and come talk some football with us. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. And as well, you can become a channel member. 99 cents a month can get your skin in the game and help support the channel that way. You get some emojis as well. So I appreciate everybody. And until next time. See you!